like you expecting. Because like for example, I might think dating is exclusive, and the other person might think it will their dating is that they can go around dating other people just to catch who they feel would be better for them. So like it all comes down to the communication part where I have to let the person know, hey, I know like we dating whatever, but the dating for like the definition of my dating is you are exclusive to me, I'm exclusive to you. And then the person, let the person know that, hey, I do not want so and so. Because it can cause a lot of like that conflict. If you say like you'll claim you're dating, like the word dating, but like y'all don't know the concept of each other's dating problems. So you can say, hey, you cheat on me, but I know dating is not being exclusive. So yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Um, so before you're dating and whatever, right? So like, do y'all think that it's which okay? I should say it like this. Which do y'all think it's best? Healing yourself completely and like focusing on yourself alone, or
hmm
being a player up until you find the right one?
I feel
In
healing
my
yourself, for my personally, I feel like you should heal yourself before, because you can end up damaging people in the process. Like if you do not heal yourself first, or you can end
in
up
my
damaging yourself more. Yeah, you can go ahead. Sorry.
To be honest with you, I don't feel like
It all depends on what your healing process entails because I feel like guys heal different. Well, in my case, I heal different.
I shared the new
I feel
link,
like
by the
if I
way.
exit a bad relationship, for me to heal, like I have to move on to somebody else. Maybe I might not take that somebody else as serious as I should, but I have to move on to somebody. Because if I just stay there, like I'm going to think and remember certain shit and it going to hurt. But for me to heal and for me to heal fast, I want like do I talk to other people.
yeah, but that's
Like
our
not really
issue.
talk to other people, but like put myself out there.
But that's our issue with our generation, to be honest. We do not take time to heal with our trauma. What
Mm-hmm.
we do is like technically we have a deep just put it that way. We have a deep cut and instead of giving stitches, we put bandages on it like plaster. When you should really take time to put stitches and dress your wound and look at it and heal from it. We put plasters and we go along. Because to be honest, I have experienced with friends and with myself where we go through a traumatic relationship, we have the trauma, and in we cry 2 days, we then tomorrow we feel better because we've cried and we take that as okay, I'm healed, but technically you're not healed, because when you go into the next relationship, what's going to happen is that whatever you went through from your last relationship, whatever the person does, even if the person is genuine, if the person does something that is likely a remembrance of what your ex did, you will feel the effect of it. So, in my opinion, I feel like people should take time to heal themselves, and nobody should determine how long you should take to heal yourself. But healing yourself and like entering a relationship on with the intentions of healing yourself is only damaging you. Because what's gonna happen is that when that person mess up and they leave, you are left with a cut that you have to deal with again, over and over and over again, and you become dependent on people to heal you when technically you're supposed to heal yourself. Because if you don't have anybody in your life at the time you at your lowest, you will not be able to survive.
Lovely.
So take time to heal yourself. Don't, if it's going to take you 6 months, take the 6 months. If it's 7 months, if
I
I know
agree with
certain
you.
people take a month to heal, take a month. But take time to focus on yourself and do not allow yourself to be in a situation where you're trying to heal yourself and somebody comes to you and they're like, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be. Do not let that persuade you, because what you're going to do is you're going to damage another human being like that whilst damaging yourself. And then
Good
that
point.
person going to go that person that you damage is going to damage somebody else, so you just have a cycle of people damaging each other. Damaged people only damage others.
Good point.
Hurt
But
I
like
people hurt
agree.
people.
What I got from that, I get the point, like you need to take time to heal yourself. But what came to my mind was like, yo, you put your all into somebody, they hurt you bad. And then you
Mm-hmm.
take time to heal yourself. And after you experience what you experience, you take the time to heal yourself, you're ready to go back out there. You put your all into somebody else again. Just for them to hurt you again, to put you back in a situation where you have to be healing yourself again. Like how many times you think you could actually go through that? Honestly
No,
speaking.
but no, but
Because
hear that. I personally feel, for me personally, that you can never really stop healing yourself because, like, every
That's what I
like
mean.
day-to-day things, like we experiencing good things and bad things, like throughout our lifetime. So, of course, you're going to be always healing yourself from bad things happening because, hey, the world is not fair, right? So, me personally, I feel like you can never, for me personally, I feel like you can never really stop healing.
and the reason why you end up hurting yourself is because technically, one, when we enter relationships, we forget about our healing process completely. And we put our all into the person, not remembering that yes, it's true, you're supposed to give your all to the person, but also you're supposed to be giving to yourself also, because you need to grow, you need to heal whilst in a relationship.
Right, right, right.
You may not be dealing with the drastic wounds that you were dealing with a few months ago, but you have little scripts, you have little scratches that you need to tend to, but you ignore that and you fix somebody else and you worry about somebody else and you forget about your healing process that needs to continue, because you can like she said, you can never stop healing. It's just that you need to maintain your healing process. And also is that when we enter relationships, we haven't we realized that majority of the times we go through the same situation but with just a different face,
Right.
just a different phase. So the fact that we're not healing ourselves, we're putting the energy out there of the damage that we've already been through. So we attract people that do causes that same type of damage that our exes did. That is the kind of people we're going to attract. But if you take time to heal yourself and learn who you have become after the breakup, you will you will realize that your standards have changed, your mentality has changed, the way you love has changed, and the way that you process things, a lot of about you change after a relationship. That is the purpose of a healing process. Because if you sit there in the healing process, you learn all of that. So that prevents you now from going to somebody who is technically your ex, but with a different physical appearance.
Now I also believe that one of the things someone should do when like looking for like the right person, you exit, like, well, not really exit the healing stage. You still healing, but you feel like you're ready for a relationship. You're still healing. Somebody that really care about you will actually respect the fact that you're still healing and put their best foot forward to help you heal. They will try to get to know what your ex did that hurt you, so they would make sure that they don't do the same thing. They would like take certain steps in order to help you in your healing stage. All that would help them prove themselves more worthy of actually being in a relationship with you.
I'm so proud, guys.
You know what? I really and truly believe there's no path, like there's no healing process. Like you experience something, you need to understand that you know what it happened, and you need to know that you're not safe to get into another relationship. There's no being ready,
Wait, are you sticking or Deluxe is
ready to
sticking?
put yourself out there.
Deluxe was taken.
Okay, okay. Moral of the story, guys,
Just
you can
move on.
fall
Just
in love and don't bust your head after a while.
Moral of the story for ladies: do not date VNX. Is honor loneliness, bro.
Fact.
So what's our next topic, guys? Chloe. Chloe is actually good at giving topics. Chloe, what's our next topic?
We were talking
Let's
about
see.
something about dominoes and them things.
The mukbang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already tell you like I spending my money on your left. Everybody bring a seat.
We got so you bring up the idea, you have to bring the money, and we
How
go
you
help
want
you.
how you want me to spend for everybody? So basically, you basically saying I have to feed everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me
without we
alone.
saying,
Wait, how
without
old
we
What?
is
saying,
No, no, no,
Chloe?
no, no,
Chloe,
no,
that's the
no,
oldest. Chloe, that's the oldest.
no. Right,
No,
Chloe is oldest. Chloe is 24.
wait. I'm not
Wait,
gonna be
Chloe.
feeding anybody. I am not 24. Don't tell people I'm 24. You giving me age?
Chloe
I'm not.
23.
But I am not feeding anybody. I'm sorry. I'm selfish when it comes to food. I can only feed girls, not
You said
boys.
you can only feed girls?
You can
I go and buy a kakalak now.
ratchet per
I can only
period
feed
poo.
girls.
Anyway,
But I wanted to say something like whilst you were talking about, because I realized you were talking about loyal, and the thing changed from loyal to why relationships not working. But my not to take out your fun aspect before I go and finish my debate with my friends, because I was doing that another debate. I feel like the reason why our generation not loyal, majority of our generation not loyal, is because that we haven't healed from trauma, and we feel like everybody's going to do us the same thing. So to prevent us
right.
from hurting, we keep
I
ourselves
agree.
occupied with
Say
we keep ourselves occupied with more than one person. Because if you keep yourself occupied with more than one person, you're not putting your all into one person.
that
So
with you.
there is no way that you can get hurt when you're dealing with me.
What's up, Teroy? What's
I
up,
100% agree.
That with you.
Smile pile? Okay.
And that is why all girls have too much.
Wait, guys, sorry, can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
can.
Yeah,
yeah.
Alright.
So
Girl think
would
that
you guys agree
communication.
that all girls have two men?
No,
no,
that is
I don't
absolutely
know.
ridiculous. Not all girls have two men.
Exactly.
All girls have 10 men.
Being a
What?
girl,
Just
being
not all girls
Wait.
have two
okay,
men.
so
I
I'm
wouldn't say
going to
all
be
girls have two men, but what I would say is best believe all girls have more than one option.
the
Yes,
being
they
on I being
I
older than y'all, and I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, very, 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 very blatantly honest with y'all. 9 out of 10 girls know who's next.
Yep.
yeah, they
Yep.
always have options lined up
You have
before they
Yep.
one.
like
Wait, who's Leah? Who's Leah?
yeah, Adam.
Oh, that's Malia.
You know is yeah.
You have one out of the bunch that is like the rare gem that will just be focused on you because they loyal to the T. They but majority, and being a girl, not also because of my age, but also because of my friend group is a variety. They have not one person that's the same. Let me tell you, girls have a pyramid, and I'm gonna teach you all about that pyramid,
Okay.
guys, and learn that pyramid.
Okay.
You see,
Jenna.
just like
Just now. I'm gonna take my book and my pen.
See,
I
let me
hope
see. We
that's
have to take.
wrong.
We see. We have
No,
to
it
take
seems I
note.
have to write that down too,
I'm
because
No,
gonna
we
you
have
take
to
said
take
me
no.
about
note.
Let
the
me go take my
pyramid.
book. I have to.
and I'm going to teach the
I have
girls
to grab
about
my ruler.
the
Let me draw my pyramid. Let me.
Also,
Let
we
me.
learning about the pyramid.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'm going to
Irie.
teach the girls about the fellas pyramid. But
They don't
Eddie.
let
have
me
no.
teach the girls.
Fellas don't have no pyramid. No, no. That
Let
is
me
not.
tell. All right, girls have a pyramid. Like
I want to get
um,
copyrighted today, guys. So now.
whose music that playing?
I
Put
the
them
man
an
Just mute
play
AA.
the
just
music,
mute
you know.
everybody.
Irie.
So technically, the 9 out of 10 girls that know who's next at the top has that one person that they truly love. It doesn't necessarily have to be a boyfriend. It just have that one person that they know for a fact that that's the person they would do any and everything for. The two fellas at underneath that are two fellas that were probably in competition with the one at the top that was placed in the friend zone, that if the one at the top mess up, one of these two will replace the one at the top.
Then there are 4 underneath the 2.
Then there is 3 underneath. That is the 3 that she cannot see being past a relationship with them. That's probably the male best friend,
But you still
the
have them there.
bro, but she have them there.
Wait. Let me stop you
And
there. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Hold on. You saying that the 3 is probably the male best friend?
mhm,
I strongly
probably.
disagree. I
I
always
did
believe
not
I mean,
say
who is
I
next?
Kido,
did
Why?
Kido,
Why?
Who is
Just
next?
listen to
answer
me.
why.
Who is next
Kido,
is most
Kido,
likely going to be the boy best friend. I
Kido.
always
Listen.
It's
believe
not
I
Kido.
what we
disagree.
say a girl's boy best friend is a backup boyfriend.
Oh, Kido, we
Not
could go in
necessarily because
Right.
I have a
Jesus.
male best friend for years now, and we haven't attempted to do anything sexual
Head
relationship wise with
on. Let
each
me
other.
stop you there. Let me stop you there.
Ask her if she open her legs now there in front of him,
Head
what he
up.
going to do?
Yeah, that's because okay. As a man, as a youth, I can answer that for you, my girl. You see, fellas are capable of doing anything. Like I know,
Exactly.
oi, one day a man could be like, he could look at you as a sister, but the thought of you not being like related to him, one day, dog, I telling you, one day, Med go just wake up horny, and then his whole perspective of you of the
Let
other day, that changing.
Okay. Exactly. This
let
is
me know.
why this is why niggas don't like their girl having a lot of male friends. It's not that we don't trust you, we don't trust the niggas.
Head out.
Because we know how niggas think,
We
because we
know how niggas will think.
that is it. That is it.
He could,
Anyways,
he could be okay. I'm not telling you that he's so now, but like he have potential to one day change his mind. Ari, he don't have to be it now, but then
And what if
in the future,
what
what if?
Messi, hold on. Let me talk fast.
Okay.
Chloe,
mm-hmm,
Chloe,
yeah.
when you have a best friend, what is the purpose of having a best friend? What is a best friend really supposed to do for you?
Well, the purpose of my best friend is to talk when I feel like I need somebody to talk
That's your
to.
man. That's supposed to be your
exactly
man.
what your man there
That's
No,
supposed to be
for?
your
That's what your
man.
Yes,
man
but what
there
I'm
for.
saying, the reason
That's what
why
your man
I
there
have
for.
Messi, let her talk. Let her
the
talk.
No,
reason
sorry.
why I have and the reason why I have a male best friend is there are things that I feel like I'm more open to tell him because I feel like my boyfriend will get
Okay,
vexed
hold
if
on.
I
Let me
tell him
stop you.
certain
Wait, let
things.
me stop. Wait. Let me stop you. So you
Boy,
go
y'all
to your
don't
best
know.
friend about
No, y'all
no,
don't know.
really
No, sorry, but I just
friend
say
about
me and Kido are just like we hungry to say something now. There,
Same dog.
y'all
But
don't.
you all have
No, y'all touch
stressful.
that subject.
and even if I have a male best friend, that's still not going to like to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. When I have
Chloe, no,
when
shut
I
up.
when I have a
Let's flip it.
boyfriend,
Let's
when
flip
I
it.
have a boyfriend and I tell my male best friend like, "Hey, I'm dating now. I have a boyfriend or whatever." He
Niggas
doesn't
don't
give
care
me
about
the
that.
vibe.
Exactly.
No,
Because no,
no.
Niggas do
stop,
not
stop, stop,
care
stop,
about
stop. Deja,
that.
hold on. Let me make a quick point.
I have to ask a
Your
question,
male
me
best
too.
friend
Okay, no
is
problem,
somebody that
Annie.
you
Sorry.
can talk to, somebody you trust. You
Yeah.
telling me that there are things that you can tell your male best friend that you cannot tell your boyfriend?
Yes,
Well, kiddo,
because
hold on.
Chloe,
Let me
Chloe,
get
head
I'm
out,
into it.
Chloe.
still I'm not
No,
going
no,
to
no, no,
sit
no,
down
no, no,
there.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
not
Just
going
answer
to.
yes or no. Hold on, just answer yes or no. There are
Yes,
things that, all right.
Okay,
So
kiddo. Now
yes.
let me get into it, kiddo.
be
Let me
able
get
to
into
tell your man anything. That's what your man is there for. You're supposed to be able to
Okay, so what
confide
if
in your
No,
man
but
and
you
say,
so
always
"Hey,
get
that's
vexed. You
the
always
thing."
get
you
vexed for
always
like
get
the
Oi,
vexed
smallest
and
things.
certain
oi.
times and
You
not only
have
that,
Want to
it's like
ask a question?
what if today, tomorrow you break up with me? Who am I going to have to talk to now?
No.
Okay, Chloe, hold on.
Oh,
your mommy.
Annie, sorry. Annie, sorry. So, Chloe, let's flip the situation now. You check in. You check. Okay, you check in them. Let's see. Um, Num's best friend is Leah. He goes to everything. He goes to her for everything. He talks to her about everything that he cannot talk to you about. How are you going to feel? Tell
I
me.
don't feel away
Don't
because
talk that.
I don't feel away
You
because
won't feel away.
majority of the relationship, all the relationships I've been in, they have female best friends, and more than
Do
half of the
not
times the
compare your
female.
boyfriend now to your exes. That's one thing I just
That
gotta
is it.
I'm not
wash with.
That is
comparing.
Oh,
it.
I'm
no,
just telling
no,
y'all based
no,
on my experience,
no.
and majority of the times,
Let her
and more than half of the time, more than half, I became friends with the female best friend, and majority of my exes, I'm friends still with their female best friends.
Okay, so hold on. Let me tell you what that creates. You go to somebody about everything. When you start feeling sad, you go to somebody. When you go to
Uh-huh.
that person, you start to develop a connection with that person.
That is it.
Yeah,
You
but
start to
it's
develop an
Alexa, fuck
emotional.
them up, bro.
But
but
like, what's the
even if you
difference?
develop a connection with somebody, even if you develop a connection with somebody, like I still feel like it's up to you to set boundaries, whether
Exactly.
we want to
Mm-hmm.
admit or not.
Okay,
And you can there are girls that are
You could
really
set
good at setting
boundaries.
their boundaries because let
Hey,
me tell you,
Chloe, Chloe,
you're
if
setting
you
Chloe.
ask
You have to
anybody
boundaries, but
about
does
me,
niggas
if you
care?
Chloe.
if
Oi,
you
no,
ask
hold on.
anybody about me when I'm tell you something, I there's no way you can
Chloe,
shift
okay,
she said.
okay,
So
okay.
if
You
my
have your
male
boundaries.
best friend ever come to the point where he tells me something sexual, he know I will eat him raw. He know
Mm-hmm.
because I will tell him like them. If you wanna know about me
There
a
shouldn't
little
be
bit, ask
anybody to be
Let me
Adrian
able
stop
to
you.
when
Let me
he
stop
tell
you.
me
Let me
certain
stop you. Let
things.
me stop you quick. Let me stop you quick. Let me stop you.
Want to ask a
Chloe,
question,
Chloe.
Steve. Don't forget me.
Okay,
No,
Yeah.
Annie,
ask
Annie,
your
After
question. Ask
me,
your
then
question.
let's ask
Deluxe.
a
After me,
question.
Deluxe, and then Annie. Let me stop you
Oh,
quick.
you don't know, dog.
Let's just say you not dating anybody, your best friend not dating anybody. Both of y'all single. Y'all talking
Uh-huh.
all the time. You confiding in him. Y'all close. Y'all buddy. Isn't there a possibility that y'all will end up together?
Nope, because my best friend
It,
and I have gone through that stage where both of us were single, and we. Let me tell you, I made somebody that I know I will never date my best friend because that's not the kind of nigga I like.
He
He's
ugly.
not my
Long story
type
short.
Hey,
to
Story
the
short,
hey,
the
T.
man ugly. The man must be ugly if he's that.
He not ugly, but he's not my type to
I
the
see.
T. He's not
okay,
my
okay,
type.
Chloe.
If I would be wrong if I made somebody who is my type my best friend, because let me tell you, if he's my type,
Okay,
there's
see.
there's no way I'm communicating with a nigga. He's giving me good communication back, and there would not have some way
Chloe,
that I cheat on my boyfriend. But my
Chloe,
male
just
best
like
friend
you
is
give us the
not.
pyramid. Sorry, Chloe. Sorry. Just like you
Mhm.
gave us the pyramid, your best friend is in the pyramid, correct?
but you say he was at the bottom.
Bro. Even if he's at the
For
bottom,
me,
it doesn't matter if he's at the
for
bottom or
me,
not. In the
my
pyramid, the point is the fact that he's in the pyramid makes the person that is at the top of the pyramid not even want to be in it anymore. Who wants to be in a
That's it.
pyramid
for
with a bunch
me,
of
That's my point
But
exactly,
that
you know. If he's
okay,
your
but
boy
what's
but
the
best
I'm
friend,
not telling
difference?
you.
she
I
was just
listen
saying
to me.
that
I
there's no
said
way
to
she would
you
be with her boy best friend. So what is he doing in
exactly.
the
So
pyramid? What
who
is he
is he
doing
to
in the
be in a
pyramid?
pyramid?
What
What
is he
is he
doing
doing
in
in
the
the pyramid?
pyramid?
He's not my
Chloe,
type.
Chloe, if you like me and I sit down with you and I tell you, you know what, you in my pyramid, you're going to ask me what do you mean? How you mean I'm in your pyramid? Sorry. And I tell you, well, okay, there's a pyramid. I have three girls at the bottom, two girls above them, and then one girl at the
You didn't
top.
even let me finish give the pyramid. You're just on me.
No, I'm
Hey,
just
the
telling you from
pyramid
the
have
pyramid
more.
that you got to give us.
Yes, the
I tell
pyramid
you that
have
you're in a
more.
pyramid.
The
I tell you
pyramid
that
have
you're in a
more.
pyramid.
More? More?
Yes, the
That
More.
is,
pyramid
that is
has
to show
more.
you that is too much.
But y'all, what's
That
the
is five
But
difference
women you can
technically,
mention
I
there
said
already.
to
between
y'all,
a girl best
technically,
friend
I
and a
Five
boy
said to
women
best
you
y'all,
mentioned
friend?
there
I need
already.
to
but
understand
listen to
that.
me. You know why y'all taking this
Hold
personal?
on,
But I
honey.
said to y'all, I said to y'all, 9 out of 10 girls have that pyramid. That doesn't mean that the girl on the call has that pyramid. You're mixing it up.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
mixing.
she's just giving us a general pyramid of
I'm
All
what
just
right,
giving
all
you
right,
on
all
a
comes.
right. You're right.
general.
All right, continue with your
So,
pyramid now. After the
anyway,
free fellas.
No,
after
wait,
the
wait,
free
wait.
fellas,
Respectable.
After the three fellas, which is the male best friend, the bro or the cousin, wherever
Yeah,
she labeled them
The
as.
cousin?
What?
Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Now
gonna
me
be
see that
honest with
woman.
y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There are girls that will tell you a fella is her cousin and that fella is not related to her by any form. Or
no,
they're
Chloe,
not
come on.
She
related
lie.
at
She
all.
lie.
Like,
She lie.
And we
She
know there
lie.
are people that
all
don't
know
know.
that.
So you know,
It makes
Chloe,
no
because it
Chloe,
could be
basically,
Because it's easy for her to say, it's easy for her to say, my cousin come and pick me up so we can go and do that. You will more trust it if she tell you she and her cousin going and do something.
She's
all
basically
know
lying
that.
The
because
But I
cousin?
it's
never
not
heard
her
that one,
cousin. Why would you tell me
but
it's your cousin and it's
The
not your cousin? You're
cousin?
lying.
And
Chloe,
technically
believe
that
me.
is not her cousin. But if let me tell you, if you want to know if your girlfriend has a pyramid, like sometimes, like majority of the times, open her
The
girl group
cousin.
chat, you will know.
Okay,
Bro,
Chloe.
if I ever open my
So,
girl group chat, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be single.
If you
Chloe,
open my girls group chat, you will not be single, but you will know certain things about other people in there that I feel like you should know.
Eh?
So,
You serious?
The cousin.
yeah,
She's
and
serious?
at the
No, Shawty
bottom,
seriously said the cousin.
and at the
okay.
Okay,
bottom
Let's
of
after
do
the
the
that.
pyramid,
after the
guys,
cousin, who the power?
Oh, you can't
wait,
at
even.
the
wait,
bottom
No,
of
Chloe.
wait,
the
wait, wait. No,
Stop,
head on.
stop.
After we can't even trust females nowadays because of how this generation going. Like gay is like a thing. Like it's open now.
Mhm.
We have to worry about girls
The
claiming
cousin?
family.
Yep.
That,
The
I'm being honest
cousin.
with you because I've heard girls and watched girls post on their status, my cousin, and then next month they check in their cousin.
Same.
what?
they
Well,
I
nasty.
never see
They,
that
we
one.
know that
Look,
man will be doing
and
good.
it's
they
not their
nasty.
cousin.
No,
It was
that is
not their
100.
cousin.
They nasty. Chloe, I
I
have
have
never
heard
heard of that
girls.
in my life. Chloe, if you
Same.
Listen
dating
to
your
I've
me.
cousin,
never
I
heard of
Chloe, if
that.
you
listen
dating your
to me.
cousin, just let us know you dating your cousin. Because I have
Listen to me.
never heard that
The
in
reason
my
why I'm
life.
telling you all that is because not because just because I just making up things. Take it from me, somebody that is way older than you all. Listen to me. Girls are capable of labeling any fella with any title because you know why? You quicker to trust her with somebody she calls a family member than if she just tells you that is just a friend.
Now let me make a point. Let me make a point. That's why she will be petty when it comes to certain things. For example, if
Don't
you
trust
post,
family. Fuck
for
that.
example, you post a girl and you say, "Oh babe, that's just my cousin." She'll not believe that's your cousin because she know very well that she's capable of posting a nigga
Don't
she's cheating on you
trust
with and saying that's
family.
the
Exactly.
cousin.
Because
Yeah,
I
but I
have a
never heard that
situation
one.
right now. I
Yes,
have a
dog. I never
situation
heard that
right
one.
now. I
The
have
I
a
never
cousin.
heard that
situation right
one.
I have a situation right now where my friends and I were on a call and we were like, but wait, last month she told me she was saying a few years ago that was her cousin. And we realized that's the same fellow she was calling her cousin and they dating now. I'm
I
telling y'all, girls are capable of labeling a fella as
Are you so sure that's
anything.
not some kind of incest that going on there?
It
Wait,
is
wait, wait,
not
wait. What?
incest.
So,
Listen to me. You
so,
don't want to accept it because you feel like it's not true. Look, Leah telling you it's facts. You see from the time on Facebook
wait.
a few years
You
ago
them yours did that?
when they started that Facebook family on Facebook where you can just naturally pick up anybody as your cousin, as your little sister, as your mother, as your father. It is continuing. It is continuing, and majority of the times, the person she tells you that is her cousin, because you will differentiate between who's not the brother and who's the brother. Because when you meet the family, you meet family members, you will see like, hey, but that's not your brother. She'll tell you, well, they're like brothers, brother and sister.
okay.
You
I ain't gonna
will,
lie. I heard that one the
The
brothers thing
cousin.
already, but like
but the cousin girls label people as anything just for you not to suspect. I
Okay.
warn
But,
y'all,
Especially them daddy thing. Them daddy
but,
thing. If I ever have a
oh
girl, like
no,
if I like dating my girl and she like
wait.
they have a
No,
nigga
hold on.
and she call him daddy or father, I not support that. None of that. What you saying now, Dylan?
Wait, now,
The cousin.
now, how to say, I have girls that is referred to as sister, daughter. Don't judge out there. And
If you get to be
some,
with them, you're going to be with them.
yeah, some of them, I'll be
Exactly.
honest.
Exactly.
But Chloe, you tell us all of that. Now,
The cousin.
how do you feel about that? You think that's fair? Or if we were to do it, like I said, I was telling you about the pyramid, you still didn't answer my question.
The cousin.
You
I
have
tell you
so
that
many
you're part of a
options here. That's a
I
red
still
flag.
have more on
You have
the pyramid,
one.
and then
hold
you're
on,
gonna ask me all
If you
questions
have one or
afterwards.
two niggas, you know that's
Let me
next.
give
no,
you
no,
all
no.
the
Fine.
last.
For a
Let
whole
me give you all the
Chloe,
pyramid.
last
Chloe,
tier. Let me give you all the last tier
Chloe,
on the pyramid, and then you'll
Chloe,
The
come
last
after.
year, I have how many
Chloe,
fellas?
The last tier on the pyramid, just now, Deluxe. The last tier on the pyramid is four
all
fellas.
the extra V-neck, all the extra
Now,
V-neck.
these four fellas, that's fellas that insist on they want her, they want her, they want her, they want her, but she doesn't want them. But because they so persistent, she will do whatever it takes to just use them. So she can call one for money and she can get it now. She can call one for credit and she'll get that now. She'll call one for KFC, Domino's, or whatever, and she'll get that now. She'll call that one for money to do her nails, her hair, whatever. That's the bottom
And you
tier.
telling me that's niggas you only going to date like that's niggas that's up next?
Handy hot,
No,
sir.
that's
You need
niggas
a
you have
dog
on
in
the
your
side.
life,
That's
dog
not
like
niggas
her.
that's up
You need
next.
a dog in your life, dog
Me
like you come
personally,
with
The
your
I
body,
only
so
don't
I can
way,
eat
have
your bite.
So,
the only way,
Just on that one day.
the
Good.
only
so
way that
Chloe,
the
Let me
only
pass
way
my
these
you
fingers
have
niggas
to
is
your
at the
head. Let me
bottom
grab
going
on your
to
throat
reach
continue.
at
while
the
I'm.
top
Problem,
is
Chloe,
if a miracle happens. Yes,
Chloe,
continue.
so you have a problem.
Huh?
I at the top of your pyramid, and when I cheat on you, at the top of your pyramid, and when I cheat on you, you want to play like you're catching feelings?
But
Stay at the top of your pyramid.
Like
Your
Kido said
pyramid.
earlier, girls can be very manipulative because you can, I can have my pyramid and you can I can catch feelings for you having a female friend and you I can
Yep.
manipulate the situation to make you feel so bad. Females are very good at manipulating a
Exactly, bro.
situation to put them in a good
A
light.
girl will like let's say you dating somebody and boom, the girl end up find out you cheating on her with one person. She be like, "Oh,
Let
you're
me
cheating
say,
on me? I'm so heartbroken." And all the time
let
she
me
cheating
say,
on you with 10 other fellas.
I go lie on me say, you're telling me things I know I've been new. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows that already. Now, I ask you a question, Chloe. Up to now, you cannot answer me. I'm telling
I
you,
didn't
if
hear
I
your
told you you're part of my
question.
pyramid, if I told you that you are part of my pyramid and you know what the pyramid is, you know what the pyramid consists of, would you want to be part of my pyramid? That's my question.
Exact girls would never be part of a pyramid because they'll consider,
Technical,
oh, I'm a
okay,
priority,
so
To
not
be
a
part,
let me tell you, it all
no,
depends on
no,
where
technically,
I'm
yes
at.
or no.
Well,
Yes
it
or
all
no.
depends on
Yes or
what
yes
how
or
I
no.
feel.
Yes
It
or
cannot
no.
be a yes or no. It only has to depend on how I feel. If I feel
Wait,
like it cannot
wait,
be a yes or
wait.
no thing because there
Chloe,
are
you
people
lie.
that
Chloe, you lie. You lie. Let me tell you why you
You
lie.
is a bloody
how am I
connection.
If
lying? You
if
cannot tell
a
me I'm lying
man,
because I
if
know
a
how I
man,
operate.
hear
Your
that. If a
freaking
man
cousin.
dating a girl and the
Do that
man
is a
come and
blood
make you
bond.
know, oh, I dating my girl, you know, but if anything goes wrong,
Anthony.
you are part of a pyramid, a list of women that I will choose to be up next.
Chloe,
You have
Chloe,
no
let him
interest in
talk.
that nigga
Let him
again.
talk.
You because it cannot be a yes or no because there are girls that are kept that are more than comfortable with being a side chick. You're not getting that. It's not just a yes or no answer. There
That
are
is that
girls.
like people, man. That's what you call them.
It only depends on the phase that I'm going on in my life. If I feel like I do not want anything serious with you and you offer me to be just a side chick and I feel like that's what I'm capable of giving right now, I will
That's
tell
true,
you
you know.
straight up
That's actually true.
I am comfortable with being on your pyramid. If I feel like at the moment in my life I'm in a phase where I want to be somebody's number one priority, I will tell you off. I do not want to be a part of your pyramid. But if in
But
the
Chloe,
phase of my life I
99%
feel
of
like
the
I want
female
to be part of the
population is
street,
selfish.
I part of the streets and I want to go around, of course yes, I will tell you, hey, I even helping you get people to put on your pyramid. Fuck.
All that in it? No, man.
okay,
Eh.
okay.
You really think things complicated to just a yes or no answer? Let me tell you, girls, we girls go out. Like a majority of us girls go through our emotions and how
You
we
have a
feel in the
pyramid.
phase in our life.
Yes, That to kiss
If
on your neck
today
is not
we
true
feel like
forget.
we're gonna go around, we're
She
gonna
love
go
dog
around,
life,
and
yeah.
you have nothing to
Miss
lose.
Harry dead, yeah. She called
As
me
soon as
naughty,
you let
caress her
them know that
body.
I'm
We
going
getting
around,
freaky, joy in
because
the
I am
party.
very
Cause you need a dog in your
secretive and
life, dog.
very.
You need a dog in your life,
I
dog.
can.
You need
That's
a
why
dog in
sometimes
your
a
life,
girl
dog.
can
You is a
lie.
She
horn
come with the back,
specialist.
so I
You
give
is
her
a
the
horn
mic.
specialist. That's what we call it.
There are girls
Horner.
that are capable of cheating on you, and you will die today, tomorrow, in 10 years time, and you will never know they cheated on.
Because you're a
Okay,
specialist.
Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
I give up.
Why you give up?
No, honestly, I give up to where you win.
I give up. You see, after that, after that whole cousin thing.
Yeah, dog. Cousin.
I'm just being honest with you. It's something so y'all rather me lie to y'all and not
No,
tell
no, no,
y'all
no,
the
no, no.
truth?
That's not the point. That's not
Oh,
what we're
no,
talking
not say
about.
that.
The
No, it's
point
good, you know,
is,
it's good because them time that if my woman
no.
ever tell me
The point is
something about cousin, I make it
to
a no
me.
shit up she like.
The point is, the cousin, like
No, but
y'all could have
you
said,
know, I will
y'all could have
lie.
said
I
like something
seen
like,
something
y'all could have said,
where like I
that's
saw
my
once
friend
when
from when I was a baby. I was born right
Or
next
like
to him.
family. Or you know, like there are
But then you
people that are
use the
family friends.
cousin.
Yes, I'm telling you, there are
I
girls
know,
that
you
will
know, I
label.
get her because I know. Well, I know for there was a boy that I know that was calling his friend his mother. Like they used to put, like you know how like I don't know. They used to call like they say that's my mother. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
And then
understandable.
after a while, you know, they were together. So
Exactly. There are girls that sometimes just to
No,
hide
but
certain things,
head.
especially if the girl dating somebody that is older than her, like way older than her, she will just lie and tell you that's her uncle or her and little do you know they're not related, no way, no how.
Chloe,
Okay, but head
you
on,
do get it. So Chloe. In other words, females I check because
I'm too Phineas. Phineas, mute your mic now.
right? I think you can all females because you're all 90% disgust. You get it.
It's not even disgusting because there are fellas that have labeled females as their sister, as their
So
But
mother,
females
as
different.
their
head on.
this,
as their mother,
Where
and
they
they
and they've
were
playing
the
dated the
though?
one
female.
20
So
times and the sisters. I ended up 20 times already.
Not in the whole family tree.
There are
The
fellas
whole family
that
tree.
will tell you that's my cousin and they've
but
dated the
I
girl.
just finished with two.
Because technically,
What Chloe
okay,
doing there?
the mother
Chloe
thing,
making me distrust females so much more. Because I feel
the
like,
the
okay,
Oh, but
mother
girl
Hera,
thing.
could, girl could
The reason why
call
I know about
somebody who is my cousin.
the mother thing is
Chloe, you know that
because
Chloe, you want to know what the difference is between the pyramid of the woman and the man?
We
Chloe,
do have so many options.
Chloe,
Exactly. Maybe one, two, or three. But them man have
that's
Exactly.
you
like
can say for
them man have
yourself, but
let
not
me
for
tell you the
nine.
others.
difference.
you can say that for yourself, but not
Yeah,
for
for
other
yourself
fellas.
Chloe,
alone,
your
but not
pyramid
for
have
other
10
people.
money. Bon, yeah. Bon,
Yes, but there are fellas that have
Chloe,
the pyramid as high as a
Chloe,
girl.
let me
You
tell you
cannot.
the
It
difference.
all
That doesn't
depends on the
apply.
person.
Chloe,
That's why I'm
that doesn't
telling you, it's
apply.
not
That does not
everybody
That's
that
apply
not my
with
has
all
pyramid though.
money.
That's most fellas. It's like one, two,
And
3 years.
most
Like
fellas,
you'll have
but there are fellas
Oi,
that
Kido,
That's
hold
your
on.
cousin, right?
But I had also a while ago I wanted to
That's your
ask the
cousin.
question because I you go past a little topic already,
Yes,
but like I was
that's
asking
another
what's the
youth,
difference between a girl best
right?
friend and a boy best
You
friend
want to
because
know
I
the
didn't
difference?
understand that.
You want to
Do
know the
not take
difference?
your cousin.
Because to me, it's the same best friend. It's just
Sorry,
one is a
continue,
male
God.
and one is a
Yeah.
female.
All
let
out.
me
What
tell
do
you,
you
it's
mean?
not
Girl
supposed to have
best
no
friend,
difference. The
boy
only
best
difference.
friend. Same way I seen it is like a backup relationship. That's what it
Let
is.
me tell you, it's
Because
not supposed for me a male best friend, a female best friend not supposed to have any difference. The only difference is supposed to have is
Exactly.
the gender.
make that.
That's it.
That's what I was
So
saying,
So
but
the
I
same
guess
way I
other
seen
people
like
see it
a girl
different.
having a boy best friend that's her
I don't
backup
know if you claim
boyfriend,
that
as
different.
someone having a girl best friend that's like a backup girlfriend.
You don't go.
Because I feel a
Well,
way that
that's
Kido will
you.
attack me for
Your
having
cousin.
a male best
No,
friend
that's
when
a
you have two female best
no.
friends. In
I
fact,
don't have two
let me
female
tell
best
you.
friends. I dropped them sconts. Well, one of them messaged me recently, but you know the way we used to talk, we don't talk like that anymore. One of them acting mad weird, mad weird. I left that. The other one,
You
we
think I
stopped
have
talking.
one? I have one male best friend, but you're two female best friends. it looked like the equivalent to my own male best
And
friend.
make you
But anyway,
understand something. I don't want my woman to have no male best friend. That's why I don't even want you to be too close to your father. You tell me. That's not, you know about me now.
The cousin.
Mm-mm.
Exactly, no. The cousin, the fucking cousin.
I'm telling
Exactly.
you, and let me tell you what enabled all of that to happen. You see, from the time we were on Facebook and we were doing these who wants to be part of my family, where you have mother, father, cousin, sister, and come guy.
I was
Yeah,
That
just
yeah,
thinking
yes.
gave
about
No, no,
it.
that's
room
actually a
for
valid point.
girls to
Valid,
have
valid,
that.
valid.
Yes, I had to
That
draw a
gave room
diagram.
because there are fellas that call in females like I have a not mentioning names, but I there was a point in time there was this boy that was calling me his mother, and I'm gonna be honest with you all. After a certain time,
Yo,
mother
fuck.
changed to girlfriend. So I'm telling you, when girls label certain people as certain things, you have to ask. Let me tell you, the same way for girls, that it goes both ways. Somebody tell you that's their cousin, that ask them for proof that's the cousin. If you can, if when you
Very
meet the mother and father, and you, and if they send you picture of the cousin, do not get rid of the picture of the cousin. I'm advising you all
Oi,
now.
oi, oi,
You know
oi, what the
why?
fuck are you asking? What the fuck are you
Because
asking for proof
when
for?
they introduce
You,
you to their mother or their father, you can literally sit down there and say, "But Miss so and so, I saw certain," and show that picture, and you will know if that's cousin. Eh?
yeah,
That's
and you think
copy
that's normal to
technology,
go to them?
Zay.
That is
Do you?
Yes,
bullshit. I have cousin my
technically.
father don't know about. So if I introduce you
Oi,
to my father and you come and say, hey, that's his cousin, he'll be like, I don't know who that is. And it could
Kido,
actually
Kido,
be my cousin.
sorry. Or you think that's normal for you to have pictures of the supposed cousins and going and ask their parents if that's the thing? Why are you doing all that? Why are you doing
That's
all
mad
that?
Because
weird.
I
Mad.
psycho
That's
like
mad
that.
weird.
No,
No,
this
but
is
Because I psycho
let me
like
make a point. Let
that.
me make a point. Let me make a point. A girl that would do that, she's crazy,
Psycho.
but a good
psych.
kind of crazy. That
No,
girl
Let's
you,
reset it
you,
again,
actually
kids.
like you. That girl actually like you and she want to tie down your ass and make sure you behave your mother for you because
Let me tell you, I'm the kind of person, you will tell me certain things and I will not forget. I will remember the date, the time, the month, everything you tell me. Let me give you all an example. Eh. I had an ex-boyfriend. He mentioned a girl name and he said that was his cousin or
Yes.
whatever. And
Cousin.
in being smart, I brought up the person name in a conversation with his mother,
That's a girl.
and she's like, "Who's that? He don't have no cousin name."
She
I
claims.
I'm
That's
I'm
a girl.
y'all are not psycho, I'm not crazy. It's just that I know how certain things operate because I've seen it
Sounds fine.
firsthand where I have people close to me call certain people cousin
Alright.
and they're not their
Yeah.
cousin.
let
So
me say we should change topic
She claim.
because
Never
that
trust the cousin.
She claims. That's a girl.
that's
Right.
starting
I
to make
Right?
sense. We,
bro, we only
we
So
have
already
one view on
if
it.
understand.
you already claiming as
We
blood,
already understand. Well, who
right?
cares? We already understand the fact
Why
that
are you
it's just corrupted. We need to change the topic. We're going on about nothing.
multiplying? Well, not multiplying,
Dog.
but
What
trying
I
to
Like
multiply
what
what I
you see
with
disagree.
the
Let's go
nigga.
back to that pyramid thing. What I disagree with, dog, fellas. That's what the fellas. Fellas. Okay. By all means, you're expecting your girl to have some nigga that's up next. But do you think it's right for her to have so many options? Chloe's pyramid has 10 niggas on it.
you
Fucking
still
10.
options.
I didn't say that's my pyramid. I said to you, girls have that pyramid.
Okay, well, the girl the okay, the pyramid she mentioned have 10 niggas
This
on
is
it.
my
What
pyramid,
would you
So
guys.
think of
Kido,
a girl having
I
10
want
Kido,
niggas
my
on
own
it?
the
pyramid.
question
Yo,
the question flips, Kido. It's literally the same thing backwards. Would she like that?
Notice that my
It's
pyramid
that simple. She would not
has
like that. She
just
won't
my
but
like
I
that.
would
woman,
The
never
reality.
say as a man, I would
like
never say I
just my
have
woman
10
name.
girls as options though.
One girl.
We're not talking about options
That's
though.
my only
We're not even talking
thing.
about
Check it.
options. We're talking about
That's my
who's next.
that's my
When it comes to who's next,
that's
there's
my
And
only
only girl. And
one
check it.
person who's next
No
for
But
other
sure.
head
girls.
but
Why
man,
head
have to
ads,
be
man
head
or
ads.
woman,
standards?
nobody
Why
wants
have to
that.
be
Sorry,
standards?
go ahead.
Don't
Nah,
do
okay.
that. We
Listen,
do
what you're
that.
saying, right? Alright. Okay.
We
But
do
like
that.
if you in a relationship and you exclusive and all of that, Moral of the story, they're not supposed to have any options. Is if y'all break up, right?
Sorry,
Then
guys.
you're going to, have the time to heal yourself and whatever, and then you're going to get options for you to start again. So
Good
why
point.
Mm-hmm.
you have
I feel now. I
Good
feel like
point.
they
Yeah.
have hypocrites there because we were the same. We were the same people who were saying that, like, we need time to heal and then So they actually should not be anyone up next. You're actually right.
exactly. You're not supposed to have
Yeah.
anybody. You're not supposed to be no pyramid. They're not supposed to have no
Eddie
nothing.
would
The people
Eddie
that
would
That's
do it
my
are just
woman. Sorry,
toxic.
sorry, sorry.
Eddie would
You
say
see, right?
you
Mm-hmm.
say supposed to, but people still do
Supposed
it.
to. You didn't say
Supposed
that
That's
to,
they.
my that's my
but
girl.
people still
That's
do
my
it.
wife talking,
I don't
People
know
guys.
still do
why
it
they
the
still
same
do
way.
it.
Let me tell
Because
you how I
human beings
learn
are
about
good.
these pyramids. I learned
Because
that
I
in
don't really feel everybody have a pyramid. I feel like
not
Yeah, because
because
everybody
like
has a
when you
pyramid. There
know
are
because
people
people
I
that
down,
know.
then you're not supposed to have no kind of options. Because if you with the person, and that's the only person
That's my
that you
wife, guys.
want.
I'm
Exactly.
telling,
It's
and
Mm-hmm.
not.
But
even if you say it's supposed to be that way, there are still people that will choose to do it that way. That's why I'm saying that
Well,
is the
whoever
reason
that
why we
choose
have
to
so
do
many
it that way, they just
situations.
toxic and they just a dick deck, and that's why their relationship not going to work.
Even whilst
Sorry.
that, even
guys,
whilst having a conversation, whilst going,
you
sorry,
realize
go ahead.
we're talking about something that none of us agree with, so there's no point in speaking
Okay,
because
so
we don't.
Dylan, so what's our next topic?
I don't know. You'll have to tell me what's the next topic, but I won't
Oi,
take
why
long.
you move that topic? That was hotting up, yeah. What you
Uh,
mean?
That's why I said he want to end the topic. So I'm like, what's the next topic?
We're
He
just
probably
stating
want to
facts.
end the topic because probably he talking to a girl and he probably doubting the girl now because he has
Nah,
pyramid.
malalai. No, but you see, from the moment you tell me about girl having pyramid and boom, bam, bam, right now I thinking like, yo,
Wait,
my girl
wait.
probably have 10 other men that up next before me.
but
Right
don't
now I
feel
worried.
so
Right
because
now I
all
feel
of
like I
us
have to
have
put
a
in more
pyramid.
work. I feel like I have to put in
That.
more work to see like,
Sorry.
yeah, them ten niggas. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Kiddo, shut your mouth, kiddo. More work for what?
And technically, on behalf of whoever you dating, you don't have to put in no more work because the person already handling their pain. Let me tell you, the person don't have time for that.
Okay then.
Hey,
I
what
feel
in it
if you have to put more work, then the person don't deserve you. End of story.
Right.
That is it.
exactly?
Because both people are supposed to be putting in more work.
It's
Oh my
see it
Okay,
is
God.
man.
easier, man. What?
Sorry,
And you
sorry.
say
I
order
did.
in it.
Wait,
You say
Sorry,
I
order
I
feel
did
sorry.
in
like
say that.
the only way you're supposed to be putting in more work in a relationship is if you did something dirty to the person, like cheat, and they take you back. You're supposed to be proving to the person that, hey, that was a mistake and nothing
No,
against you.
no, Chloe. Wait, first of all, look, I just finished saying, okay, whatever. But
Oi, Num, the live stop again though.
somebody,
I think.
if
Awa,
somebody cheat
awa.
on you, you shouldn't even leave them. If somebody cheat on you, you shouldn't even leave them. Period. Simple. You should not
I
leave them
mean,
because
I
well,
mean,
if
for
they
that
had
situation,
the
It
I
habit
would
depends.
of
It
say
depends. It
you
depends.
never
It
know
depends. It
until you
depends.
have been in
Because
that
let me give you a
situation.
situation. Let me
Yeah,
give you a
the
situation.
live's still going, bro. The live's still going.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me give you a situation. I was with a girl, right? I was in this phase where like I was single and I was talking to endless people. Was yet my last relationship was fucked up and it ended bad. So boom, now I end up with this girl, and then I was still talking to people. I still entertaining people. One of these people was, well, not a lot of people, but one of these people, two people in fact. One of these people was her best friend. When I get to find out that's her best friend, I'm like, nah, you know what? I can't do that. I can't do that because I check in your best friend, so happen we have to put an end to the vibe. And it's
so the
not to
first
say like,
question is the first. Sorry, not
hold
to
on, hold on,
interrupt,
hold on. Let me give my
not
story.
to
Let me give
interrupt
my
your
story.
conversation,
Hold
but
it down.
how you with a girl and you don't know who her best friend is? Anyways,
Because I
child.
not study. Because you see, when I with you, I honestly don't care about your friends. Your friend is your friend. My friend is my friend. I don't want to know who that's your friend. Same speed now.
right.
But
I
you
could.
have to get to
Amen.
know them
But that's
eventually. But
basic
okay.
information you
For
should
me,
know
for
because
me
you're supposed
though,
to
for
know who
me
your
though, I
person being
wanted.
I
around.
mean, I'm not saying like, okay, fine, you
Chloe,
have to know, but it's not like I'm
Chloe,
going to be friends with your friends. I don't care about being friends
No,
with your
but
Chloe,
for
friends.
me,
Same
Yeah,
it's
speed.
sorry.
exactly. But like you have to know them.
for me though. I want to
Yeah.
know my girl's friends.
Okay,
Like,
you
cause
don't need to know them. You do not need to know them.
Exactly.
That
You
is
don't
It's
need.
not is how can
the
I put it? It's not like you're going to be hanging out with the person or talking to the person, but at least once your girlfriend should be saying, "Oh, babe, I was talking to my best friend," and you should be like, "Oh, who's your best friend?" And you just give a little information. That doesn't mean you have to hang out with the person.
Okay, true,
But
true.
that's
Boom. Now, let me say what I
you
was
don't
saying.
know the best friend. You don't need. Sorry, kiddo. If you don't want to know the best friend, you don't need to know the best friend. That's not your
Exactly.
business. You don't have
Exactly.
to talk to
Wait, I'm a type of person, dog. I dating somebody. I am infatuated with that one person. I don't give a fuck about who's your friend. The only people I want to know is your family. Because I
Right.
want to like
want
that
to know
is
the
it.
best
You
friend.
need
I don't
your
want to know
fam.
who
You
is your
want
friend.
hear that.
Because you and your friend can fall out. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh,
Hear that.
okay,
You
you
want
make
the
me think
family.
about
You
that person
want the
so much.
family to like you because you're gonna be in
Exactly. I don't want your
situations.
friend to like me, but I'm not your friend. Because, for example, your friend will not like me for no reason. Your friend will, oh, me getting to know someone's friend will fuck up the relationship. That's how I feel.
Wait,
Because
wait,
I like
Chloe,
you.
Chloe,
Just
wait.
now,
Okay,
just now,
I'm
just
not
now, just now.
telling
I
you.
like
Listen
you.
to
Hold
y'all.
on,
Y'all
hold on.
mixing up. Y'all
I like
mixing up
you.
what?
Hold on, just now. I like you, right? I get to know your friend. Boom. Your friend don't like me for you. Your friend going to put shit in my head or going to put shit in your head to discourage me or discourage you and fuck up the relationship. That's
But
why
the girl's supposed
I
to
get to
know
know people's
you
friend.
is for, you are for the girl, not you are not for her
There
friends.
are friends
And I
that
did
just
not
dirty though.
say, and you're mixing up what I'm saying about you supposed to know and you mixing up supposed to know and getting to know. I'm not saying that you're supposed to be introduced to the friends, but at least your girlfriend should tell you who she associates herself with.
Exactly.
Because in the case she goes out, you know who she's with, you know who she's around, you know the kind of people she she associates herself with. So you will know, like, hey, even if you don't talk to that person or you don't have a conversation with the person, if the person comes in your inbox by just say accident, you know, like, hey, but that girl there's been with my girlfriend. I'm not saying you're supposed to sit down and have conversations with them, but you should know of the person's existence, not about them, if you get
Okay,
what I'm
point taken.
saying.
Point taken, point taken. Now back to my story.
Wait, Chloe,
Back to my story.
let him man finish his story. They need to cut him off for that.
So, boom now.
Boom. I love when you say that.
I, I, I check in this girl. I get to know that I was also entertaining her best friend. And it's not to say like she found out, but I put her into the vibe and then I actually go to her. She didn't find out. She didn't find out. I go to her and say, "Yo, babe, I cheat on you, like with your best friend." And then
Bullface.
I am
But why was you
yes,
chatting the best friend though?
both face.
He did not
Yo,
know that
I
was
was
her
a
best
dog.
friend.
I was a dog. All right. Them time that we just end up in a relationship, the girl didn't put the collar on me yet. They didn't put the chain on me yet. I was a dog when we just started checking.
Hey, now hear that, hear
Anyway,
that, hear that. Dogs are loyal. Hoes aren't. No disrespect.
well, I was a hoe. Remember, hella.
Thanks.
And dogs are not loyal. Anybody that call a dog for food, they eating it. Trust me. They might smell it first, but they will eat it anyway.
But a dog is
Anyway,
never mind. You see, we're not
let
Yeah,
gonna.
but
let me finish the story. We getting sidetracked. Let me finish the story. So I go to that girl and make the girl know, no, babe, I'm cheating on you with your best friend. She was hurt. By all means, she was hurt. And then she said, all right, I'll give you another chance. And blah, blah, blah. I earned that. I actually like talked to her so nice and like I expected her to feel her way and everything. She gave me another chance. Boom, I end up cheating on her again
Oh wow.
with a friend of hers. A friend of hers that was going primary school with her.
You
That second time
see?
the second time I cheated on her, that was fucked up
wait,
because I go out with her friend, like we take picture, all them kind of thing. Then and then when I reach home, I was feeling bad, and then I actually
But
go
why
to
you
her.
cheat on her
I
though?
go to her.
oh,
Dog, hold on, no, man, easy, no. Let me talk, no. Let me talk, no, brother. All right. So boom, I go to her, I talk to her. Till I cheat on her again. Boy, she was vexed in time. She was vexed like a motherfucker. Imagine, I talked to her for like an hour, begging her to give me another chance and don't give up on me. And then we
wait,
end
in
up
reality, you would cheat again, my brother. You would have just cheat on the girl again. That is what you just proved my point.
we end
You
up on
try
a
and tell me you should give them a second chance. No, you shouldn't because you cheat again. You prove my point. What
so
the
that's true. That is true. But then after the second time I cheated, I stopped and the relationship actually worked out. But then it just we break up. We break up. It didn't work out, but we break up. It wasn't because of cheating and
wait,
then it was because of the
after somebody cheats on you? You already know that they don't have respect for you. They don't love you enough to value you enough to not cheat on you. So you should respect yourself and you just shouldn't deal with them after that.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
You should not give somebody a chance after they have betrayed your trust.
Long story short, bun fi bun. When your man is cheating, every come we go for party.
Once
We
he does it,
changing topic now.
once he does it once, she can do it twice. Or he.
I may say we cutting each other off. I think we should stop that. I doing it too, but like yeah, if somebody
For non
giving us stuff.
for
Sorry.
nonsense. Chloe come in and tell me I supposed to know our best friend. When I coming in, I don't have to know your
What you
best friend.
supposed to know? Just in case I, just in so okay, you know
But
now
what you mean? She don't
seriously
mean
that
by you talking to the girl. All you have to do is just do
Right, I have
agreement.
to know who.
Just
Right.
know
But
exactly.
I'm not that kind of person to know who your friends are. Honestly,
Okay.
because like
Oh, that's a valid point.
if you don't know of the existence of my friends, I can send them in your inbox to test you. You know that, right?
best
Okay.
believe a motherfucker will not fail. Best believe.
Oi!
So see
One
that is
ugly
why
goblin. I am one ugly goblin. Just so out of the blue, a
so
girl message and play like she like me. No, you don't like me. Who's you? Where you come from? How you come like where
that
you
is
come
why
from?
woman serious, you know. You doing all of that and you have your pyramid. Ah,
I
that's
never
why
tell
this
you I had a pyramid at a person. I just tell you of the pyramid
movie.
that girls can have.
No, I send in shots for somebody, but you don't know the person I have to
I
name
feel
to
like
test.
Chloe says she don't have a pyramid right now, but I feel like at a point in time, Chloe had a pyramid.
Yeah, I had a
You see?
pyramid.
You see? And your pyramid had 10 men born.
No,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
my pyramid didn't
yeah.
have 10 people. My pyramid had about the one at the top, the two, and it didn't
I
have the
don't care
fifth one.
how
I
many
didn't think.
people it had.
Too
It
much.
had more than
Right? Too
one
much already.
person.
Right? Too much
Yes,
already. Right? Too
but
much
it
already.
didn't have 10 because I doesn't take things from people. I doesn't
I
take
don't
things
care
from
if it's 10. Once it passed one, then
Red flag.
fuck it.
guys. I
I
was in a
I
bad
just
place after the breakup because let me tell you, the person and I were to the point where we were preparing to start our future together, like real solid thing, and we broke up. So I had go well. I will not lie and tell you all that I had
so
go well. I
Ain't
wasn't eating,
nothing
I
wrong with
wasn't
having GoPro.
sleeping.
so wait, so you guys
I
have
ain't
a
nothing wrong with having
pyramid
GoPro.
when you
My brother,
single
GoPro
too?
is a serious thing. GoPro will like to kill yourself, bro.
I had a
Agree
go
on that.
well,
Let's start the
Oh,
next
yeah.
topic.
and
Who y'all
listen
feel
to
can
me.
handle
So
GoPro? Just not,
Chloe,
My
just
you
not, just not,
had
just
friend,
you
not, just
had
now.
a
my friend
pyramid
After that,
said
when you
to
after
were
me,
single?
hold
my
on.
friend said to
After
me,
y'all make your points, our next topic should be who y'all feel could handle GoPro better, man or woman. Continue now.
my my friend said to me she tired of seeing me giving my all to niggas. This time I play the same game. That let's just be playing with me. So I said, you know what? Maybe she's right. And I
Your
Hey,
friend
decided
wanted her
But
body to
how
be
will
who you
you
around with her and
find
she chose
the
you.
You
one though? And
you
you
see
continue the
you
cycle when you do that.
Adrian.
yeah
yeah,
that,
Who's
it
Adrian?
was a one.
that
I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say I never tried it. I've tried it. I just don't
Yeah,
like
but if
it
you
that's
because
try
it
it
was
on
even.
somebody that it could probably be a good person for you. Like that means you just miss a chance because you were hurt and you just do your thing, and
No, I
then
didn't miss a chance because the person that was at the top tier was a toxic nigga. Don't worry about that. My friends
oh then
told me
Irene.
to. The person that was at the top of my pyramid was somebody that did the same thing to
uh
girls. So basically, it's like two people that
Oh,
had,
eh.
had a pyramid,
Oh,
had a
watch
person
it.
each other's
Watch it
pyramid.
chat on YouTube though. Watch it
I
chat on
seen it.
YouTube.
I seen it. They saying Chloe's a liar.
Somebody there balling my name. Somebody there balling my name, dog. The person declare Adrian always chatting my sister and my cars.
One of them saying. One of them
You
saying.
say you were chatting the
One of them
Tiana
saying
Person declare,
Adrian
oh,
Adrian's
name.
how
Adrian, I
boss
like you,
Adrian
baby.
is.
The boss, the boss. Boda mama, I don't want you. Fuck your cousin, fuck your auntie, tia chula, vie sati sak salop ti chien la. We don't come and
boy
say no.
boy
Okay, guys, I have muted. I have muted. He does not mean that truly, but he does mean it at the same time. So can you all just behave? Can you all behave? Like, please? Thank you. Thanks.
Who you all think can handle go well better, man or woman?
Women,
Let me
women
answer
can
that.
handle go better.
Um, I would say women.
Most
For
definitely.
one reason, a lot of women have their pyramid, so they
All
don't need to
right.
worry stressing on that one man. And another thing too is men tend to put their all into a relationship more than women.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
mean, that doesn't
my
have to
main
be all,
point is the fact that a man love way harder than a woman. I always say that when a man genuinely loves, he loves way
That's
harder
right.
than a woman. Yeah, woman softer. You know
Oh,
they
just
catch
now answer
things
your
more.
question after
Women
it's
are more
okay.
sensitive.
Okay, love.
See
hold
what
on,
you say.
honey.
Okay, let me see what I'm saying. Women are more sensitive, most definitely. But when a man loves, that man loves unconditionally.
Jordan double
And
coming up pretty soon though.
when he
Bro,
get to find out,
What is up, Papa?
his woman cheating on him, maybe the relationship not working out will not catapult him to do that. But when you get to find out your woman cheating on you and you genuinely love that woman, dog, you killing yourself, dog. You killing your
Oi,
that's ending
kiddo,
no,
yourself,
kiddo, look they just
dog.
kiddo, look they just say
honey,
and
before you ask your question,
kiddo,
continue
Oh,
on.
look they just say free girls were fighting over you.
what? Africans fighting over me. I wish. Anyway, dog,
Just
hear
if
that.
you
Hear
get
that.
it, is a Alice.
I not know
Uh,
gal is dog. You madman. Anyway, like I was saying, dog. Like I was saying, man, where you ever hear woman killing themselves because they find out their man cheating on them? Where you ever hear that?
That's the first
Exactly.
time I just see she did
You
that.
know, it's the way
Before,
I
for
actually,
that.
it's the way I actually sit there and like I think like I was just trying to.
Bro, it don't make no sense to think because you're not no dog, no, you're not going to get that. Women will probably you know what women do? They go to a stage where I don't want no man again. Relationship not
No, but
making
it doesn't.
sense.
It doesn't start off like
All
that
man
though.
is dog.
It doesn't start off like
It
that though.
doesn't.
It starts off like they're very sad, like they're super sad that they broke up, and they go through like a depressed stage, and then after they go to a stage where they
Oh,
try to improve
become
themselves,
oh,
and then they try to use something like they try using being I hate to say it but whole there is some of them I will
yep,
not generalize the whole female population but most they will go for a
more,
whole stage at the end now for fellas when that does happen depending on who we are most of us it's starting off as like we come in there oh we ain't need that girl she was treating me terrible anyways. But slowly, as time passes, fellas will start to realize that that girl was so important to them. And then that's when it actually hits us so hard. And whilst we in the
wait,
depressed state, the girls out there just doing their
wait,
thing.
me say, I think now we're trying to dive into his past.
Exactly.
Now we're in detail. Hey, but
Exactly.
hold on, Annie,
Let's
I
hit
know,
hard my bro. I know it feeling it up.
Annie,
It
Annie,
feeling
I know you want to ask a question, but let me that fast. Let me like finish what I
Okay.
was saying. Another reason men tend to take it harder, I wouldn't say not all the time, but at least their first time getting go well, they will take it harder than a female. Yes, because they love harder, they're all into it, and after being betrayed, they won't allow it to happen the second time. That's why they usually start to
I
become a
believe
big boss, whatever you want to
I
call them.
believe that a man's first go
Oh,
well is what makes him start like cheating and not
Ah, not
getting
the
the
first go
right.
respect.
well. Not the first go well.
The
No, it's the
first,
first go well, boy. The
is the
first go
first
well.
dog. Is the first. Is the first.
It's the first go well. The
Yeah,
first
no.
go
Man will reach to a point where it's like,
well.
yeah, I can no go well again, huh? Yeah, no.
If
What's
the
the
first, if the first go well, if the first go well, you turn into a dog, you have a problem. You're not a man, you're a bitch. That's what you are.
No, the
If
fuck?
you go and take a second go well, or if you go and take
No,
a
no, no.
second go
You
well,
take it too far. You take it too far. You take it too
The
far. A dog,
fuck?
a dog. You say dog, a dog.
And if you don't become a dog, you is a bitch? Wait, what?
Yeah, mate his ass. Mate his asshole for what he just said. Not his fault.
Oi, dog, there are fellas who can get up their feet after that breakup, UA?
No, just say it's yourself you're talking about. We
I
all
am
know
talking
this.
about myself. I'm using myself as
Feelings
an
like me.
example. I'm using as myself as an example. I know it had hit me hard. I go
Okay,
lie.
okay.
I was crying for several days, but
You was crying?
yes,
Awa,
sir.
you failed. You
I was
failed, you
crying.
failed,
Hold
you
on, hold
failed.
on. I was crying. I was crying, but not in
Why
like.
is a fella crying over
Why
his
is
pain
yeah? Why
Okay,
making
is
hold on.
that
him
No,
bad?
no, no, no,
failure?
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no.
my first,
Wait,
Let me
my
make you
first.
understand something. Let me make you understand something. The
wait,
only
wait, wait,
woman.
wait. Kido. Let
Crying
them
is a
finish and then
human emotion. I
yeah.
don't feel. I don't understand
Okay,
why
fine.
you.
I go lie.
So
I
after,
go through
wait,
people already
after,
that make me
Okay,
cry.
also like
But after that, the only woman
wait,
that
Kido,
ever make me cry
after,
is my mother, you know.
wait,
Kido, you lie
after
because if
Annie
you
ask
can
the
tell
question and we
somebody they weak
answer,
for crying, you never cry.
Boy.
wait, after Annie ask a question and we answer, we're going into that.
Annie, go
Why
ahead.
Okay. The
men cry?
question was,
What problem when men
it's for
cry?
the boys there, cause I answer girls, you know what? But I want to know, would y'all rather um snitch on your boys or you would cheat on your girl? I think that's the
Cheat on
question.
our girl, straight up. Cheat on the girl.
So
Cheat
you
on the
all
girl.
will not snitch on your partner but cheat on your
No,
girl?
never. Never. What I speaking on my partner for?
Wow.
how we
You
even end up
see,
in a
bitch,
situation
girls
Okay.
where
come and
wait,
girl,
how wait, how we
girls
even
come
end
and
up in a situation where it goes between
That's a dumb question because
wait,
your friend you never
wait,
snitch on
wait,
your
how
friend.
we end
No,
up in a
because I heard that somewhere. I
situation?
was just asking to hear what you would say about it. Because I
No, you
Yeah,
heard
would
that's
never.
what
it
No one
wait.
would switch on your
some
friend.
way.
Annie, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, right? If
Mm-hmm.
your friend, your female friend, is dating someone but they cheating on the person, would you go to the person that is being cheated on and say, "Yo, my friend cheating on you"?
Well,
Don't
just
lie.
now.
Don't lie.
Let me dissect that. Let me dissect that, okay? First of all, if I know what
Wait.
my friend doing is wrong, I would tell her. I would tell her first of all, honey boo, that's not the way to go. And then I have to let her know that I cannot be her friend if she's deciding to like hurt somebody's feelings like that. If you
We don't
understand.
know. You're trying to right now. I feel like you're trying to make yourself look
I
good.
feel
That's
like
not what I
this
asked you.
Yes,
question
that
I asked
No,
you.
I'm just
I
no, I'm
asked
literally saying
you.
what I would
No,
do. Okay.
listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Chloe is
Uh-huh.
your friend. Chloe
Uh-huh.
checking Deluxo. Chloe
Uh-huh.
cheating on Deluxo with Num. Will you go
Uh-huh.
and tell Deluxo, yo, Chloe cheating on you with Num
a
and
very,
Chloe is your friend?
very, very unlikely scenario, by the way.
Very unlikely. It's the same way for niggas. No, but just now I want
No,
to
but head on. I wanna ask you that first, right? Before we move on.
uh,
If it's okay, it's not an act, it's a statement. But like if you're like this question depends on who you care more because you define as like a friend. You could have friends, but they're not that close, and you have a
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend, and she really close to you. Like let's say they have people who have friends, but they're not as close as how close you are with your girlfriend.
And there are people that dating to get married. Like that's their like
Yeah, you
they
want to
want
date
for
to get
one
married.
day
Now because
everything.
you could take if it was like a simple and you didn't have to look into it much, I would say you would have to cheat on the girl. But
Amen.
what if your girl is like the only person you talk to for how like for ever since you dating the girl, right?
Wait, wait. Question to you, eh?
Just now, let me
Would you
finish
cheat
my
on
thing
your
first.
girl?
Let me finish my thing first. You had a lot of time to talk. When you let's say you a girl have the closest relationship and you have your fellas, but you don't even talk to your fellas every day. You'll just say hi and thing, maybe go out one night, but you're talking to your girl every day. You pretty much tell your girl all your insecurities. Like, would you still after you told your girl everything about you, like everything you want her to know, and you know she could keep it from you, and you even tell your
I
partners
mean,
that you go still do your girl wrong, you know that Like, think
really
about it. Think about
depends.
it like that way, bro. Think about it that way.
It really depends on how deep the connections are. To be
Exactly.
honest, looking at it on the surface,
Looking at it at the
I'll still
surface,
cheat on the girl.
you would
I'm
choose your
cheating on a
partners,
girl. I will cheat on a
but
girl.
what if, like I'm telling you, what if the girl was just closer to you than your partners?
I mean, if she's closer, well, that wouldn't be the case with me. But if she's closer, then yeah, I'll snitch on my partners, maybe.
Exactly, and that's the point. You remember when you had
Killer, I
said
don't
you
do
said when just
snitching.
now, kiddo. Remember when you said earlier, everyone has a price.
I said that,
Yeah,
yeah.
you said that.
Why would you don't
You
kiddo?
know you're eating your own words right now there because you're losing your girl and you're gaining less when you could,
What less, nigga?
nigga. Let me tell you,
What less?
your partners your
Wait,
partners that not
hold on.
even close to you like your girl. You just lost your girl. Now you have to go to niggas that you even talk to every day like that. You're not even a personal level. You can't even
Hold
cry
on,
to
hold on,
her.
hold on.
No, I'm not using it in like a sense of best friend. I'm just using it in a sense of
Mm-hmm.
what if your girl was closer to you and you just wanted to lose yourself. You lose the girl just because you don't want to look like a bitch.
No, it's not about looking like a bitch. For you all, if I, sorry, I know you want to talk to us. For you all, if I had to cheat on my girl to save you all, I'm cheating on my girl. I could get a new girl. She could be replaced. You all cannot be replaced. You all are family
No,
to me.
dog, it depends. It
No,
does. It
dog. It doesn't
honestly
go
depends.
so,
No, dog.
dog.
You're not cheating on your girl, dog. No, dog. I do support that. Now, why I
I
say
don't
that.
support that at
I
all.
personally, I know my friend is being cheated on. I will, like, you could be my friend and I know you being cheated on. For example, I have a friend, well, past best friend, and her man cheating on her, and I know her man cheating on her, and I'm not telling her nothing. Because I do not want to be the reason why your relationship doesn't work out.
No, but okay, for that kiddo, that's completely wrong. As a friend,
How's it
I
wrong?
agree.
head out. As a friend,
I will put you on. But dog, to me,
no, dog.
the way I thinking is like
True
it will hurt me.
friends, true friends only want great for the person. You don't want to
Okay, so
see.
what if okay, head on.
You know the solution to a
Actually, you're
problem.
right.
You
You're
go
right.
just
Yeah,
watch it continue.
Let's just say the man cheating on my friend, right? And I do say nothing, and after a while, like let's say they just end up in the relationship, and the man cheating on my friend, and I don't say nothing. After about a month or two, the man stop cheating, and the man completely devote his life to that girl.
But
That is a
nigga,
possibility. So
Bullshit.
nigga, do
and
you
she
know?
and what if she
Did you
never
do
get to
you
find
know?
out? What she never get to find out that the girl
But
Exactly.
was
do you
cheating
know
on her?
if she did find out, that girl will not talk to both you and the man?
I don't give two
You're
fucks
right.
because she will never know.
I
Because
agree.
how will she know? I know.
Because
She will
in a
not know. I
sense,
know.
you're
No, kiddo.
betraying her by not telling her the truth.
I'm
Let me
happy
The
for
tell
that
you,
truth is
more.
I
not
Wait,
cannot
mine
be,
to tell. The
I
truth
cannot
is
be a,
not mine to tell.
I
Nigga,
cannot be a hypocrite on the
wait,
call.
how is it
If I have
yours
a
to
friend,
tell?
But why?
The
I don't
truth
know
is
why
wait,
you
not.
wait,
can
wait, guys,
tell
guys,
his
guys, hear that. We
friend.
all of us talking at the same time. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay,
So yeah,
hold on. Boom, hold on. All
Boom.
right. Your you have a girl best friend,
Yeah.
and she's in a relationship. You know she's being cheated on. The relationship just start. There is a possibility that the guy could devote himself to her later on. So you just have to let the vibe be. Same speed.
lah.
I don't
No,
want to
Michelle, can I say
no hold on,
something?
No, yeah, no,
hold on, no,
and especially as it's your female best friend that you claim that's the closest person to you. Why would you,
Right.
dog? Do you have a sister?
Kiddo, don't say that like that's
Yes,
a normal thing to say.
Dog, head out. You have a sister?
Wait,
yes, I have 5 sisters.
Okay, dog, head out. If you found out that your sister man cheating on her, you would not tell your sister. You
That's
just
different. That's my
that's not
sister.
no
We're talking
freaking
about
different.
friend.
You
No,
have a
it's not
bond
as
with your
different.
sister. I always tell
That's a
myself, I always tell myself,
if a
blood
man cheating
doesn't.
on my sister, made dead. Shit, so
No, but I always tell myself, blood doesn't make family. It's a bond that makes family.
Caps to
I
that.
just, Exactly.
Put that in your Bible, my boy.
Because
So how you tell me I wrong when I say I go cheat on my girl for my family? How you tell me I wrong for that?
who
What?
said that, nigga?
I did. I said
What?
that.
So
I
you
said
said
that.
you
But
said to
you must tell me
cheat
I
on
wrong
your
for that.
you cheating. You're
Continue, sir.
doing what's best, dog.
I
Continue.
wanted to tell the other one that just because the person doesn't cheat again, it doesn't move the fact that the person did. Okay, like you're not going to erase that the person did.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You check in a man for 5 years. You check in a man for 5 years. After 5 years, you get into find out that in the beginning of the relationship, which was 5 years ago, which started 5 years ago, your man was cheating on you. You leave him.
Or
Yes.
the man still
I
dump the
literally
girl
know
fam. The man still dump
communication.
the
I would
girl.
literally talk to the person about it because I would feel betrayed. I still feel
You have
betrayed.
to talk about
Would
it.
you leave him? Would you leave him? You're really listen,
Yes.
listen, listen, listen,
Yes.
Honestly,
listen,
I probably would.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. Chloe, you are ridiculous for you to say yes. You check
I
in a
was
man. You check in a man for 5 years. Huh? You
Oh,
get
Kido,
into
I go lie.
He still
Kido,
did it
five
and he
years.
didn't say shit
5 years
though.
after you check in your man,
He
you get
still
into
yes,
did
find
it.
out
but
in the
you
beginning of
have
the
to
relationship he
understand.
was cheating.
You have to understand.
You leave him.
Even if it's after 5 years, if you're going to tell me that 5 years later down the line, I will feel all now. So you still cheating? Why am I
No,
going to
it's not.
stay?
It's
Yeah,
not.
true.
It's not him.
And
It's
plus,
not your.
head, kiddo.
Listen. It's not your spouse coming to you and say, "Babe, 5 years ago I cheated." No, it's you finding out from an
oi,
outside
oi,
source that you cheated 5 years ago.
oi,
But
Kido.
Let's
right,
say
I
after
would
that
Kido,
them
still,
5 years,
I
y'all
would
got
be still doing
married.
it.
Y'all got married. Y'all got married. Y'all together for five
Head out,
years.
head out,
Y'all
head
got
out,
oi,
head out, head out,
married. And
head out, head
after
out,
y'all
head out.
get married, you get to find out in the beginning of the relationship your man cheating. You divorce him.
Head out.
oi, Kido, you find out your
Land have to share half half. How is me?
Then have to say half half. I'll give you a chop in your head half half.
Head out, kiddo. If you do it once, you're capable of doing it again.
That
Right?
is not true.
Exactly.
No, he's not head out, head out. Listen to me, guys. Listen. He's not doing it. True. Right? But he still did not tell you for 5 years. That means
but
he could have
that's
done it
worse.
again. And like he didn't wanted to tell you yet.
But that's even worse, dog.
But you
Oi,
could
Kido,
look at
dog,
it like that.
And
you
you're
check it.
supposed to tell someone as soon as possible, dog.
You could look at it as
Oi,
even
Exactly. So
as
you can
him.
believe the situation right away. So kiddo, imagine you dating a girl for 5 years.
and the girl
Hmm.
still,
5 years. Eh? Just listen,
oi,
at 5 years, you're all married and everything, and then she
Hmm.
tells you she cheated on you, and there's a possibility that the child you'll have together not yours.
I
How
don't
would you
care.
feel?
Oh yeah.
Now that's
Not
double
even
now
that,
kiddo,
yeah.
Yes.
you're
That.
releasing the fact
Just
that you have double
Yeah.
imagine
standards.
his
Yeah. But
friends
just now,
tell
I will
him,
feel away. I will feel away. But I will not leave the girl.
oi,
Exactly.
I will feel away,
Chloe,
but I will not leave the girl and disown the child. The
okay, well,
child
that's your
like for
preference.
five
So,
years,
Chloe,
yeah,
I
okay.
already built a connection with the child. I already built a connection with my woman. It happened a long time ago. By all means, I might stop talking to you for a month because you can't mean to tell me we have a child together for 5 years now, and you never come to me and tell me, yo, that's
So
not the
why
child.
so when it was the female now, why you were saying a different thing?
Exactly. You know why I feel like Kilo saying you're not supposed to leave, because I feel like if it is him that in the situation, he wouldn't want the girl to leave him.
If she want to
That's
go
what I
and do a
feel.
business, she can go and do a business. You know the amount
Nobody
of
want
women they have out there.
nobody wants somebody to leave
oi,
yet.
me say, you send the question wrong. Kido, you with a girl for 5 years, you find out at the starting of the relationship, the girl has second one come. You go stay with the girl?
Of
Yeah,
course, I go save
yeah.
the girl because that happened 5 years ago.
But the
Now,
question a while ago was
now
not
she
that,
make the situation a
it was
little different.
also
You know,
if
hold
your
on. She
friends
make the
told
situation
you
a little different. She
that
make it a
you're
little different because
cheating,
you
would
say,
you still be
Yes,
friends
me.
with them?
Jenna, let me hear Annie, see what you say, and then I will
No,
talk.
because a while ago you said if I would not tell the girl her boyfriend. What? Yeah, a while ago you said if like you know you said you wouldn't tell the girl your friend that she's getting cheated
I'm on
on.
cheating.
Yeah,
No, I
Because
Well,
don't.
he say
Kido,
because
but
he didn't
why?
want to be the problem
I don't want to be the
that
reason
first
why the
relationship
But then
relationship
you would be
failed.
failed.
betraying because like what if the same let's say same situation, your friend know the girl cheats on you and that the child is not yours. Wouldn't you feel betrayed if you like if your friend don't tell you that? If the friend know?
It's I will
oi,
feel
me
away,
say,
but it's not her secret to tell. It's not her secret to
So
tell.
you say, I'm not going to lie. In that position right now, like
Eh?
I
But
have
the
a
friend
friend.
is
So
supposed
Wait,
to
wait,
be
wait.
there to.
They bring her, they bring her boat in for you. Oh, give up on your
yeah,
life,
I'm not
Lego. Give
checking.
up.
No,
So
I'm not
kiddo,
checking.
so
Not
kiddo,
myself. Chill. The chat I was reading, guys. Don't worry.
like I know somebody that getting cheated on, and I tell the friend of the person, and the friend didn't go to her and tell her. So I was asking her like, why wouldn't you go to her and tell her? And she was saying
Well,
the exact same thing. She would not
I
want
don't
to be
hear
the
you.
person to force the breakup.
Honestly,
What didn't you
Jordan,
hear?
like at
Sorry.
this point, dog, like,
After you say,
what's the point?
um,
What's the
I
point?
think, to be honest, I didn't hear infidelity.
Okay, so
He
there's
said
somebody
he in
that's
the
getting
same
cheated on, and the
situation
Big up the fellas
where
at
her
camp.
Um,
Yeah.
friend is being cheated on.
Hey
mhm.
guys, cadets out
He
there.
didn't tell he didn't tell his friend that. He tell his friend, and his
Mhm.
friend saying that she don't want to be the reason why he or she don't want to be the reason why the relationship don't work. It's basically the
I
same thing I was saying.
get that, but at the same time, for you to be a friend of somebody, you want to know that you want them to be hurt. Like to me, there'll be more hurts. Well, personally, I personally would feel more hurt if my friend knew. Okay, well, no, let me
and
give an
didn't tell.
example. Because there was a time, personally, there was a time I was talking to somebody, right? Well, like we were almost to the well, we set boundaries, so we knew when we were talking to each other, right? And then there's a time I was in class, and then I like for my friends, the shush now. I make a joke saying friends not supposed to be, So I asked them what they're talking about, and like one of them started being quiet. So I say a joke, friends not supposed to, keep secrets. And then I hear my name after a while. So I said, you have to do it with me. So I asked one of their friends, hey, what's
Jordan,
your
that
topic?
job
Like why
is
you
for
like I hear my name, what happened? If I'm in trouble,
Daniela.
like what's going
Her
on?
name is
And then they
Copacetic in there.
say, and then the girl say, oh, we don't want to
Yeah, she
tell
not
me. But
taking
I
my
said, well,
children.
why?
She
And then
not taking my
afterwards,
children,
she
man.
gonna talk to like the other couple of
So
friends, and they
please leave
say, "Oh, you
leave
just
her
tell me."
alone
So they told
because
me, well, the girl told me on her
before
own thing
the
that
girl secret
the
man beat me.
person I was talking to
Nah, my own girl.
was talking to
Thank
so
you.
and so, were same time with me,
Yeah, dude.
and I felt away because if you're
Yeah,
my
dude.
friend and you're hear that and you're still for yourself, why you not
That's
come
my
and
girl
tell
right
me?
here.
You
First and
understand?
foremost,
You're
first and
making me
foremost,
look
That's my
dumb.
girl
just
right
now,
here.
just now. First and foremost, your friend not
Thank you.
good because if she
I
found
get
out
What is her
herself,
name?
she
Copacetic.
finding out herself,
Nice.
she not supposed to tell nobody, not you or not you or any one of
No,
her
no,
other
like all
friends.
of them see for themselves. Like let's say it's a group of them and they all see for themselves.
Oh,
But
I see.
none of them don't say it. But then one of them just say, you know what? I must say something. And then she tell me. Like I would feel I like at that point, I wasn't even vexed about the boy. Like I was like, okay, I'll just not talk to you because I you set the boundaries and then you did what you did. But the
Okay,
fact
you're
I
right.
was
I'm
more
not saying
hurt.
you're wrong. I'm
But
not saying you're
I
wrong.
know. But
But
I
I'm
personally
not
felt
saying
it that
you're
they didn't
wrong.
want to tell me in the
Hey,
first
Nikki.
place.
Hey.
I'm not saying you wrong, but at the same time, I'm not saying you're right either. Same way, I'm not saying I'm wrong, but at the same time, I'm not saying I'm not
I don't know, man. They have, you
because
know what I mean? They have
there's
things
a
called
saying that
cousin.
what you don't know
I know,
can't hurt
eh?
you,
That
and
pyramid.
I don't want to be the person to let you know for you to end up getting hurt.
No, but I don't
So
believe that because down the line,
Yeah,
some
you know,
even though
the
everything
man,
happening in the darkness sometimes come to light.
but
So,
of course,
but
So,
I'm a person
Kido, let me
I
ask
don't
you a
know.
question.
I
Let
don't
me
yeah,
know.
ask
ask
you a
me a question.
question. If you checking a girl, right? You dating
Mm.
a girl, you in love, you simping, like
Mm.
hardcore simping.
I
But
in a situation right now. If she cheat on me, I killing myself.
Huh?
and
Mm.
all your
okay,
friends around you know, like all the fellas you call your bros, like that's fellas you will do any and everything for. They know the girl cheating on you.
Sorry, Nikki.
They
Sorry,
know
sorry.
for a
Don't beat
fact
me.
they've
Don't beat
seen
me.
the girl in person cheating on you,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
they did not
And
tell
I
you.
prefer to. Mm-hmm.
They did not tell you.
I
And
go get
then
vexed with them. You know what I
they
will think? I will think like my partners were trying to protect me. That's why they didn't tell me nothing.
Why?
Find out for
No, nigga, they
myself.
were not
Protect you
protecting
from
you, bro. They
somebody
were hiding you
else's
from the truth, bro.
accident.
They were hiding you from the truth. The
Exactly.
whole thing was a lie.
And
The
then
whole
go down
thing
my
was
own
a
They
bullshit.
should
lie.
have you for something that's not like is not the is not there. Them not was doing the cheating. It was the girl. Okay, and if
Yeah,
they know
but
you're going to be
the
hurt, they're supposed to tell you.
Nigga, the
okay,
whole
Even if
thing
they
was
don't
a
tell you, and
lie.
it happening, wait all that time behind your back. You will
Bro,
still be betrayed.
whilst
You
you
guys
you
are
know,
completely
dog,
right.
whilst
You
you're
guys are
out there,
completely right.
dog,
But I'm not wrong
there,
either.
whilst you're out there, just now, am I okay? Whilst you're out there, dog, posting your girl, believing your girl is the one,
Uh,
your partners
everybody
knew the
laughing at
truth.
you.
Your partners saw your girl
Exactly.
Yeah,
suck
you
up a
see
Everybody
why
dude,
when
laughing
I
yo.
behind
when
your
I
back.
think of it like that, yeah, that fuck up, you know. That fuck up.
And
That
your
fuck up.
partners, and to make it worse, your partners sit down there listening to you simp over
Mm-hmm.
the girl like you're talking to them
Exactly.
about, boy,
And they
Exactly.
talking
I
about,
really love
and they
Nah,
that
got
you know
girl,
that true.
and
That fuck up. That
what's
fuck
your
up.
partner
listening to
saying? What's your
you.
partner saying? Something about
That fuck up.
you shorty girl loyal,
Yeah,
nigga.
because you see, it'll make you look dumb. It will make
That's
you
true.
look dumb
It'll
because
make you look dumb.
everybody,
That's true.
every
That's true.
if your partners know, that means people have to know outside your friend group. That means you'll look dumb. People will laugh
I'll be
at
here,
you
miss.
behind your
I'll be
back
here.
saying, check him. You post him endless about the girl, and then the girl, and everybody know the girl, not for you.
Okay, you're
That's
right. Y'all
not
are
your
proving your
partners.
point. Y'all are proving your point. Y'all win. I give up. I surrender.
oh
Y'all win.
yeah, yeah, we win. Come on, next thing.
Deluxe would like to change topic fast.
No, but we dwelling on the same topic for long as like
That's the point of the podcast, bro.
how are we stating the same points numerous
Nah,
times?
bro, we're talking about the same topic but different points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody giving their opinion.
Okay.
How is the ugly scorn I seen on my screen? When I go on, when I go on YouTube.
Let me tell you, Kido, they had somebody earlier on in the comments murdering you. I don't know who's that person was.
They like some
I'm telling
behave,
the
dog.
person, tell the person I say I so say about Dan and you.
Oh, the other person that come
Wait,
there,
no,
the other person
no,
that
man,
come, what?
I didn't type that.
Well, I feel like one of my exes, you know, that come and talk some salty ass shit there about I have free woman. What the fuck? Where that coming in? Where that coming in?
Dog.
If you want me and I don't want you, just say that.
I bought this.
No, but there are a couple bitches that want me and I don't want them, and they getting on salty as fuck.
I
Like,
like
bitch,
how,
I'm gonna
dog,
say.
I love to hear
For example,
Lucian say
you have a girl,
couple.
especially one of my exes, but yeah,
I
one of
love,
my exes.
I love to hear Lucian say couple. It's coming out couple.
couple. Ah, shit up. But anyway, I have a couple exes, dog. That's all I well, not a couple. I have this one. All I post my girl. She has to get vexed and say some bullshit. Oh, that girl shot. Oh, that girl this. Oh, that girl that. Oh, that happened to that girl. I'm like, bitch,
Just
what?
marry your ex, break up with your girlfriend, and go back to the ex.
No,
If
no,
you
no,
want
no,
What?
no.
success
My
with
ex can
you.
suck my dick as much as she would. No, I can't even say she can suck my dick because she would love that. The girl love me. The girl just love me and she cannot get over me. Like I like what? You tell me.
Well then,
Oh, imagine that. Eh? The girl love me so
the,
much. Hey, what the girl do? Hey, what the girl do? The girl have a man. The girl leave her man. We was already together, you know. We break up. She get her next man. She leave her man and tell her man she loves somebody else. Who does this somebody else? Me. And I already have a next woman. What you doing that for?
But
I have a next woman. You have
I
a
do
next woman.
couple girls.
In your man to come back to me. What the fuck? What
That's
you doing?
well,
good.
all you have to do
Wait,
is the egg you put library with her name on it. Go on and bury it. That's all you have to do.
They don't have no egg library. I don't know what you're talking about. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? You say you trying to make. That's if I have to put egg library is for the woman I have now to talk to me more. That's what I do in it. Oh.
okay, I will lie. I do that to couple girls. Like they were checking fellas, and like I saw they are not loyal and thing, and I make them leave them on, and then I just ghost them, but they
Wait,
still
can
on
you
my ass
stop
and kind
bullying
of
in my
annoying.
chat, dog?
Now
Oh
you're
yeah,
wrong
I
for that.
understand.
Just let the
Yeah,
girl
she.
peg you,
Who's
my
saying
guy.
Just
she?
Oh,
put
what
them
the
on
heck?
your
You
pyramid.
don't want the
Eh,
girl. You
What do
don't
you
know,
want?
but you're wrong for that. You don't want the
The
girl.
man
Yes,
just
That
relieved
girl
one of
is in
his
your
problems,
pussy,
you
my
know.
lady.
I helped the man because the man was with a
the
girl
man
I
never
wasn't
asked
even
you.
love.
What you
So
is a
I
good
helped him.
Samaritan? The man never asked you for his help.
Yes, but I do the
put
manipulative
the
work.
girl on your pyramid. Problem solved. What happened to you all? The girl don't leave you alone. Just put her on your pyramid.
I don't want the girl on my pyramid. I have a
But
girl
you
that's
not gonna look
settling
for.
on my pyramid.
You not gonna look for. You gonna look for the girl and you
I
don't.
just checking.
fellas, don't do
Y'all
that.
think the
Fellas,
problem is
to
we
all the
always
guys
want
out
check
there,
out.
to all the guys out there, if you don't want the girl, leave the person child alone for me. Please do not go and engage
Nah,
the person child and you know you don't want the person child or you're not taking the person child seriously. Do not
I
hurt
get what
the
you say.
The
person
I get
problem
child.
what you say.
is the problem with that is some of y'all let's know the thing the girls are some mad head things, psycho girls, and y'all let's ignore the red flags and still go there. Now
Moral of the
whose fault
story: stop
the
Stop
checking
psycho
them
checking
skills
them
mad
mad
behind me?
things.
things.
What you say that? What you say that, Nigella? Repeat that.
Moral of the story: stop checking them mad
Mad
things.
That's
things.
right.
Mad thing. That is
Because and first of all, if you know your ex obsessed with you and still in love with you, why you still have her on WhatsApp? She's supposed to be blocked, deleted.
Exactly.
Fuck
I'm
them.
more
The,
like the I'm more
the
like the
way they have them
entertainment.
ex and
I watching
email
a
you.
message like that every minute. Bling,
You like the
bling,
entertainment
Why
because you still
exactly?
bling.
you
Ek
like
my
the
way only.
entertainment because you
Bling,
still like
bling.
her. If you didn't
No,
if
no, no, marvelous. Just go
I have a
on.
message
You,
from
yeah.
my girl ex. You see you?
Just go
but
on.
she wasn't
President,
yak
But
when you
why
were
she not
checking her,
blocked?
so why now she
That,
yak?
keep it up.
but that different.
Your
Okay, but that
fucking
different.
ass on
Just so you're making
grass.
yourself look desperate.
Like
Nothing
you
turns me
say,
off more.
like you
Nothing
say.
turns me off more than a woman that looking desperate. Like, bro, take a seat, have a sip, drink some water, go
Oi,
and bathe. You don't even bathe for the day yet, but you messaging my phone. What you doing
I
that
don't
for?
do that for
Don't do that.
that.
What you doing
So
that for?
if you saying that about a girl, which means we girls supposed to be saying the same thing about fellas that just in our inbox constantly.
That different. Hear what I
How
tell
is
you.
but
that
but
No,
that's
no,
not
hear
different?
what I tell you. Hear what
How
I tell
is
you.
that
Let
Yes,
me
different?
for
tell
me.
you why it's different. That is a different level of desperation. We was
I
together. I break up with you. I get the next woman. You get the next woman. You leave
It
your
was
man. Come back to me for what? For you don't like yourself. You don't like yourself, man. You don't like your fucking self. Just so you doing yourself that? No. No.
So let me ask you a
but
question. When you were dating her, didn't you realize that she had some crazy tendencies?
It's because I realized she had some
oi,
crazy
did
tendencies. That's why I want to
oi
date you.
kiddo, oi kiddo. Oi, were we not talking about to get to know people more every day? He got to know her and he does not like her. It's that
Exactly.
simple.
It's the more I get to
You
know,
got
I
to know.
get to say, safu,
but if
safu.
you don't like her, if you don't want her, why you still have her just they say message? You have to send it straight to Oli. I don't want you again. After you see what
Exactly,
to say,
Nikia.
block
That's not
her.
different.
You want
Sorry,
to
She
guys.
see,
knows that. It's
block
not to say like she
her.
don't know that. It's not
Oi,
to say like she don't know that. She know that.
oi,
And if you don't
honey,
like to see,
honey. You have
uh,
couple girls I don't want them and they still messaging my phone, you know.
Exactly.
tell
That's
Just
them
a
block.
block them.
Tell them
The, the
block.
the the thing about it
no.
is
We
your
like the entertainment. We like the
why you
entertainment.
like the
To
Then
sit
why
entertainment
you
down
with
and
a
say,
girl? Fuck up.
to sit down and say, watch that, that thing, that girl just want me, and I don't even want to watch that.
I block you on I block you on
why
That's
you
a
WhatsApp.
like the
problem
entertainment.
because if you say you claim you just don't want to see like you don't want to know anything about the girl and kind of
That's a that mad
if the
thing
girl
that going
just
on. That mad thing that going by Digicel and look for a next SIM card just to message you. We're talking
You
about
also,
them block.
So
Block thing not
you
working, no
don't
bro. That not
you
working,
also know
just
them
bro.
that looking for your email and message you in
You
your
block
email.
him? They will say
Okay,
more
all
about
okay
it.
right.
so if you have
So
okay
you
let's say in your situation you have a girl and then your ex still doing that how do you feel if you're like how you think that your girl going to feel it's like you say you clip the girl that you don't like the girl anymore but then she's seen the
How
girl
would I
unblock.
feel if I was in
your
that situation? If my
oh,
girl was in that
oh
situation,
honey,
I would more laugh too.
honey,
To see
your
she
ex
showing me messages and saying,
honey,
babe, watch that salop just want me
no,
and I haven't taken
No,
it
no,
yet.
but
I'm more
for me
laughing.
personally,
yeah, and
if I was your girl, I would feel that way because I say if you claim, if you strongly say you don't want to be the like, and like you already show me like you fed up with you seeing the stuff, I'd tell you why you should not fuck. That's all.
honey,
I don't
but
say
exactly
like
if the girl is annoying you, there's no need for and you haven't blocked her. There's no need for you to sit down and complain because you like it.
no,
So
because
don't
if you block
wait,
complain.
but
her and then she
Complain.
try again,
Well, what I tell you,
I
man,
would
I
say
like
that's
the
not your fault.
entertainment. It's funny. Now, enough. As you say that, I go and block
when
her.
when me say you're
Okay.
just adding things to the scenario to try and make yourself sound right. The man was right. How y'all give the man a girl? The man didn't have a girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Like how you add a girl.
Okay.
the
And yeah,
situation.
just say okay, and move on. Okay.
When your man is cheating.
Being toxic is never the answer, to be honest.
Being toxic does save you
Oh,
from getting hurt, guys. Take that path.
What? Being
You
toxic
say
is some
so.
wacka shit. You see toxic vibe? You see if they will okay, I am having a relationship and you know with I like a girl that can pick fights sometimes. But you see every day, no, nakite you. Leave your ass. Every day you're in an argument thing with me. Every day
Jordan,
I wake up and I
leave
don't tell you
your
morning.
poor
You're going to
cunt
get vexed with me
in
for
that
that. No,
fucking life.
no. I'll
Thank
kick
you
your
very
ass.
much.
Trust me. And that's one of the reasons why that girl ended up being my ex. Because she mad. She start arguments for no good reason. What you doing that for?
a real woman so doggy.
But there are sometimes people that certain people let's be bored in their relationship. Like like when you get something that too good to be true. Like
You
the
actually
human
right,
just
you know. That's why I
Oi,
say I actually like somebody that will pick
oi,
fights. I like an aggressive
human
woman.
just
I like
there.
that type.
Everything you say, he just like, babe, do whatever you want. It's okay. Like he agreeing to everything. He
Yeah,
like
the vibe
like
not
give us
Yeah,
yeah.
give me a
that's
little
that's
challenge or
You're
something.
right. You need something to spice up the relationship, but every day or every time, nah, no, nah.
yeah, yeah, but Chloe, sure, but there's a limit to that, girl. Because some of your girls
Exactly.
just do too much.
Like you're doing way too much though.
I mean,
Sometimes you just want to be on a cam and you want to start an argument for what?
Oi, let me
You
be
check
honest
But
with you.
what I'm saying, kiddo, you with the girl 3 days for a whole week, you see you arguing. Your mind didn't tell you like, hey, after that 1 week, that's not somewhere I want to be. You stay there for months.
I try and make it work. That's what you call putting in the effort.
That's my same
love is
point. You're
blind.
let's see the red flags and you're let's try and paint it green. Stop doing that.
No, but
My
You
you
girl,
have
see
to
the
have
red
patience
flags,
with somebody. You have to
move.
have. You end up in a relationship. You'll argue 3 times in the first week, dog. Have patience. Have
I didn't
patience.
tell you. I didn't tell you 3 days in the week. I tell you back to back, like the whole week. Like
Well, but you have to
today
have
you'll have a
patience.
problem, tomorrow they have
You
a
have to have,
problem, day after tomorrow they have a problem. Like the whole week, y'all haven't had not one moment where it was good.
no,
Just
makeup.
arguments.
One of the things that is make man stay too makeup sex. Makeup sex is the best sex. But
Man,
yeah, sometimes you just actually look for argument just to get the makeup sex. But then after a while, the makeup sex get
right?
dry. Probably off.
we are children of God over here. We don't partake in such activities.
Children of God, bless me, baptize me.
Wait, but
Wait,
we were
Chloe.
talking about
Wait, Chloe.
another
Yeah.
thing.
Sorry,
Yes,
my
my
bad.
love.
No, never mind. Go ahead, Alexo.
We were talking about another thing. Like society pretty much accepts it when females cry or they allowed to express emotions, but men are more like penalized or laughed at for it. They're criticized for doing so. What do you think about
Mm-mm.
Both actually
that? A girl
both.
should
Um, actually, for me personally, I feel like if I see you cry, it like show me like I don't know. People say like it's crying is like a human emotion for everyone. I don't know how people expect men not to cry.
Exactly.
okay,
You
but
Like
supposed to. You're not supposed to hold them kind of things in all the time. That making it worse.
exactly.
Like
That's what
it.
causes me
Okay, people.
okay,
depression.
It's
but
a yeah. It's a
okay,
stereotype that people saying. Oh, sorry. It's a stereotype that people saying. Oh, you're
oh,
not supposed to show emotions and all different kind of shit. So, but if girls can show it, why you can't show it? Why you should? Why should you make fun of
no,
us for showing it?
no man, kiddo, don't talk. Okay, why should they be made fun of for expressing themselves or showing emotion, right?
I
They
personally
shouldn't.
feel you're
So
strong if
why
you're
when
They
you're in a
crying.
shouldn't.
And
Majority.
you shouldn't
so
be
question, so as a question, why when a man and a woman are in a relationship, most of the times, let's say the man has a problem and he tries to speak to her about it, his his comment is like neglected, and whatever she has to say is what should be worked on.
what gets it sorry,
So
what
if
gets
he
it
has a
neglected?
problem,
His feelings, like
like if
his
he has a
feelings towards the
problem,
Oh,
situation.
his feelings, right? And basically she would ignore that and she will talk about her own problems with the relationship. So he's supposed to learn to be ignored and to work on himself for the girl, for the girl, and the girl will not work on herself for him. What do you
That don't
think?
make no kind of sense. That don't make no kind of sense. Because why you in a
Are you not
relationship
making
if
sense?
both of you are
Yeah,
not going
but
to be
I
working on
under
each other? Why one
No,
person has to be more
no, but
serious
that's
than the
that's
other?
what happens though.
That's what I was saying a while
Is
ago
that
when I
not what
was
happens?
saying you have to try. If
It's
you
but
like
I
haven't push
understand what
sometimes,
yourself
he's
for
sometimes,
saying
yeah.
now.
something, then like, the person don't deserve you. Period.
I
Yeah,
understand why he's saying that
sometimes
because
it does happen, but like it's not supposed to. If it happens, then y'all should really work on that because if you in the relationship, you both of you are supposed to be, supporting each other and helping each other. You're not supposed to be on that one person higher than the other. The youth have to help the girl more than the girl helping the youth. Both of y'all have to, have a kind of connection where both of y'all can support each other. Just saying.
yeah, that's the way
Claps
it's
to that.
supposed to
Yeah,
be. But majority of the times, when it comes, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to us being in a relationship, the females sometimes belittle fellas,
Checkmate push his tongue
like
in the
we,
feet.
they make fellas like when fellas
thank
try
you.
to express their feelings. Some of us have the tendency to make fellas feel like they should not be feeling that way because of such and such. Instead of saying, okay, like I understand you feel that way. Let me try to make like change the situation so you will not feel that way. But when it comes to us, we expect him to change like right away, like in 5 seconds, we expect him to change. But it's just like
Right.
we just make fellas feel like they don't have feelings. Like literally, we just make fellas feel like their feelings not validated, so to say.
You see
Well,
So
now,
like,
Chloe, I could
that's
respect you
not
for that because
me.
now, Chloe, I could respect you for that because you would always say, that men emotions matter as much as females, but y'all do not display that. Your words and your actions are completely different.
I don't feel that. I understand, that, but that's like a stereotype. I don't feel that because I don't think everybody's so.
because it's one thing to understand it, but it's another thing to take yourself out of it, like out of the habit of being that way. Because yes, it's true, as a female you can understand that fellas have feelings, but if you like a custom of you putting yourself first all the time, that is all you will see. Just putting yourself first.
You
That's
see,
all you will see.
you all start to do it and you all don't even realize that you're doing it yourself.
Oh, you telling fellas not to cry is so common. From time you little boy, they tell you not to cry.
Yeah, your mother
Mm.
always
You
telling you,
fall out, they
your
tell
mo-
you not to cry. By
your
the
mother
time you
always, your
school,
mother, your yeah, like
you program not to
adults,
cry.
they program us to like from time we were young to always never
It's not
show your
about, I don't think
tears.
it's about not crying. I think they try to make us strong emotionally. Because even women, I don't think no woman want no crybaby ass man. A woman want a man that tough. I'm not
Exactly.
saying I'm
Well,
not
Exactly.
you
saying
can't say
it's
that
wrong
for
Exactly.
for fellas. I
Yeah,
everybody
agree.
but
because
Fellas
I,
can
for
cry. It's okay
example,
to cry. You
if you cry in
experience
front of
something that
me,
really hurts you, you can cry. You check it, but you see to be on them crybaby ass shit, nigga. No, no, none of that.
yeah,
I
but
don't, I
it
don't believe
also
that's for everybody,
Yeah.
yeah, for all girls, because I know a lot of people. Well, if you cry, well, honestly, if you cry in front of me, it's showing that like you're close enough to me that you feel you can trust me enough to cry in front of me and to show how much you like how you feeling. If you get the, if you know what I'm saying, like
I
if
know
you
about you. I'm
cry,
a
I'm not going
very
to say,
emotionally
"What
expressive
happened?"
Guess
person,
I
but I
suck,
will not.
guess I suck that up and go buy KFC, buy yourself something.
Yeah, dog, drink a bounty, drink two shot of bounty or something, you know what I'm saying?
Drink your
But
pain
cry,
yeah,
away. Drink your pain
like,
away.
you see, if guys cry, it's okay for a guy to cry, but like, if you cry, it's probably in private or like,
Yeah, cry in
in
private.
front of somebody you actually trust, or it have to be something real devastating, like a loss of a loved one. But it
Yeah, like
depends on
on the
what you know. Like,
spot. Dog,
crying
let's
for
say
a
your mother
woman,
die.
crying
Like,
because it go well. No, them kind of way. Then no, I do support that. I like if my bro get a good well and he crying because of that, I'll be like, yo, toughen up, toughen up, check it, toughen up. I will tell him like,
pass
don't
him, pass
cry.
him, pass him like a
I'll tell him
joint.
toughen up.
Pass him like a joint or a shot. Like be,
Fire
but
about that. I'll bring him some bitches. I'll take him to the strip club. What are you talking about joint? No, bro,
But just
bring
eh?
the boys some.
A while ago, you said somebody said like like mothers teach their children like some lessons not to cry, like to be strong, do not show emotion, like don't cry basically. But like let's say for example, if you the person I was talking a while ago, if you with Chloe, right? Chloe have no problem with you crying, but you don't know that. But your mother tell you when you're young not to cry because you have to be strong. It's not Chloe's fault that your mommy tell you that.
No,
No, we're
but
not
it's not just his mom.
Yeah, but also
His
it's
sorry,
not
it's
just.
not mom. It's society. That's how it's built.
Technically, mom is
It's
not
Everybody
just
it
one
starts off
person.
it
Yeah,
starts off with
is
your mother.
yeah.
That's why I
It
feel
starts
like
off with
people
the
Not
like
parent.
not not no, not always.
Not
But society builds it and portrays it as men should not be crying or should not be as emotional as women. That's how they portray.
exactly. We're not
yeah,
saying
but
men should not have emotions, but we're saying men shouldn't be as soft as women. That's basically what we
but
say.
also what I'm saying is like, okay, yes, it's true that his mother said to him that he shouldn't cry, and I may not have a problem with him crying, but it's up to me as his girlfriend to make him comfortable enough that he should feel comfortable with opening up to me.
Well
If
said.
I
Well
make
said.
him
right,
comfortable, if
right.
Well
I make him comfortable enough to cry in front of me, there's no way what his mother said to him at 5 years old will even stand at that point, because he's like, hey, my girlfriend has made it possible for me to be vulnerable with her because she
And all that
doesn't
making
believe in
all
my
that
truth.
making you a good woman because you comfort your man to the point where he lets his guard down around you. That you deserve props for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Especially if it's a city boy. Why?
Gang, city
Dog.
boy.
Oi, I dog. Right now there, coming from the streets, the city, Cashries. I was making no
He's a
girl.
he's a
No.
country book.
I was making no girl. No, I was crying. And watch me now.
Because
Personally,
you know full well when you
also,
start crying, they put in a
like,
titty in your mouth like a little baby.
But
Wow, wow, wow.
just a
I'm a
little,
baby.
just a little thing
Chloe,
to
would
add
you
on
do
to
that?
that.
If your man crying, would you put a titty in his mouth?
What?
If your man
How we even
crying,
reach there?
you comfort your man to the point where he can cry in front of you. Will you put a titty in his mouth?
How you reaching from being vulnerable to me to
I never
having
asked you. Don't answer my question if a question. Answer my question. Just answer my
that
if
will
he
question.
not
asks me,
be in my mind. No, because that will not be on my mind.
Okay, next.
Actually,
wait,
guys,
wait,
I
wait.
think we should wrap this up pretty soon. So,
I think we should wrap it up now.
Okay, can
but
I ask one question?
I think like right now everybody should make their last point and yeah.
Last point on what?
On
anything
any situation
we
that
talk
they thought
about.
interesting, anything, just make your last point, mute your mic, pass it on to somebody, mute your mic.
See what you will
I
figure
have
Okay.
no
out.
last to make up.
Well, since nobody don't want to start, I will make my last point. My last point is
Oh wait, continue.
be loyal. I feel like everybody should aspire. Well, those that want to, I feel everybody should aspire to have a serious relationship. But like Nam say, test the waters. Test the
Right.
waters. It depends on how you test the waters too. Don't test the waters like put all your faith in that one person and be testing the person. Like in the beginning, just don't let your guard down. But yeah, test the
See,
waters.
see what you're
Don't
dealing with. Yeah.
don't play with people's feelings. When you doing something, especially something like that, like don't go like 50%. You give it your full 100. Like we said
That's
earlier on,
right.
take take time to heal. And just move on, learn from your past experiences.
After you heal, you give everything
I
back.
will I will leave you I will leave you all with these last few words. Work hard and don't bull.
Amen.
Yo, so who's next? Deluxe, huh? Phineas,
What
can
I
you
was
go?
going to say, oh,
Oh, okay. Go
for
ahead,
all the
dog.
fellas in the chat,
What happened to me?
No, Deluxe, Deluxe. No.
we're giving our closing remarks.
Oh, well, yeah. You
Yes,
know,
leave the viewers with something. Tell them something you think they should know before we end the live.
don't mind them when they say not to be loyal. You know, if you have a proper girl, you have to hold it down. Yeah.
Right? Now let me end it off.
No, they still have
Fellas,
Abby and
you
Chloe and Michael.
you want to go? You last thing to say?
Oh, just take your time to heal before going rush into something, before you end up, damaging yourself even more and damaging others around you. That's all.
Chloe, go ahead.
All I have to say is, guys, when you single, enjoy the single life. Take time in your single life to heal yourself and get to know what you like, what you don't like, build your standards. So when you start testing the waters, you will not get wrapped up in them red flags, try to play in them green, and end up damaging yourself.
Nigella.
Um, I don't really have nothing much to say, but um, um, y'all pretty much say everything that I wanted to say. But I guess what I can tell you is, if you in a relationship right about now, there don't have no pyramid, and put your all into the person, give the person your full hundred, and yeah.
Yeah, man,
Deluxe.
let me touch upon the pyramid thing a little. You may say all of that. A little in fact, 90% of females have a pyramid consisting of 10 plus men. No, you're all chicken and girls. Don't trust them girls. Don't trust the girls. Don't trust the girls, fellas. For lead on the price, make money. For pussy. I can say that. I say that.
When you
For
sticking?
pussy.
When he's sticking or y'all? Or it's just me?
I ain't him.
I ain't your
And
clearly.
just
I'm
be
not
a
hearing
city
him
boy.
clearly.
Yeah, he stick,
That's
he stick,
simple.
he stick.
Okay, you can talk.
That's simple. Just be a city boy.
City boys! Gang, gang. I'm out, guys. I'm gonna message my woman.
Okay.
Red flag. The city boy is done now.
That nothing though. So
Ah, let me
I
go
have to say what
on.
I have to say too.
I
Yeah, I guess.
Um, be loyal. Even though y'all said that like 5 times. Um,
stay true lah. City boy is up there.
be loyal. Don't cheat. Do what you want when you're single to heal. I love my girl.